The goal is to just slice the shit out of the tentacles so that the grappling stops. So does that make sense, Victor? Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard that. So, and to be clear, we're backing up. We're backing up the party to the point where, to the moment of Blaz's turn, which is just before the Kraken goes. So you will basically have your, you do not yet have the horrendous amounts of damage from the grapple that the Kraken has done.
That's good.
You mean the constriction, don't you, Vic?
Yes, the constriction.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So instead of just being grappled and tortured, constricted and tortured, or trying to break free even per se, Blaz instead attempts to do what specifically?
So specifically, I'm casting a blade barrier 12 feet beneath the water, 8 feet above the water. That goes, but you can basically, for ease sake, you can cast it along the horizontal graph line. That's like 2 squares. North of, yeah, and it's 110 feet in length, so you can explain it as far as you want.
And so you're trying to cast it from where to where?
From the shore to however 110 feet out is.
So like that?
Yep.
All right.
And again, the intent, the most important intent, is I'm trying to just take out these tentacles.
Right. Let's see how far your intent gets you.
Yeah, I know, right? Because if this doesn't work, then you know, that's it.
By having it that long, you are restricting our, at least my ability to shoot. Maybe not Lev's.
That's why I only put it 8 feet above the water.
Okay. So are you placing it to where I can get a shot through?
Well, I'm hoping you get a shot over it, right?
Well, you know what? Actually, because it's a blade barrier, it's long. That does not provide 100% cover, does it?
Correct, it does not. So suddenly a wall of whirling blades, 20 feet high, going from the shore to 110 feet out, comes into appearance. What, Zag, is the difficulty check on a saving throw against that?
That's a great question, Victor. That would be 19 plus the spell level, so 25.
25, all right. Oh, first roll a d10 or a d20, please.
Oh, you can do that. I just need to pull up my die roller. Hold on 1 second. I should have done that.
Excuse me.
D20, huh? Better make it high. 18, that's pretty high.
18 is pretty high. Add your level, your casting level.
Okay, it's
to
29.
29. That's pretty decent. Okay. Not bad. And the DC was 20 something?
Was 25.
25. All right. All right. Roll and damage him, please.
Okie dokie. That's 1d. Now check it, but I'm pretty sure it's 1d6. 11d6, but I'll check that real quick.
1d6 per level.
Right.
Maximum 15.
11.
So your spell casting level is
11.
There you
go. 44 points of damage.
All right. Good job. Did I do that? Oh, right. I know I did that.
Suddenly, Kraken says, "Hey, my arms are in an osterizer."
All right. That's important.
The brand of blender?
Yes. Suddenly, all the arms disappear back under the water for a moment.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Good job, Blaz.
All for sure, like motherfuckers.
Important fact, Ben. 142. Okay. So, important fact for Ben. You jumped into the water.
Oh no.
The result of jumping into the ice cold water you get a d6 point of damage, subdual damage. 3 points of damage.
Oh no! We're ruined. Crap.
And you are fatigued immediately. You have a -2 penalty to strength and dexterity, and you are unable to run or charge.
And this is a centaur that just jumped into the water?
Centaur that just jumped into the water. Imagine having a foot-long schlong. Imagine your foot-long schlong getting dunked into ice-cold water. Hey, guess what?
No more long schlong.
You now have a -2 penalty to strength and dexterity.
Okay, long schlong.
Saving throw DC 25 against
Right.
choking on your own genitalia as it crawls into your body and strangles you.
Can Karak on his turn reach around and yeah, and save that schlong? Meaning he can cast a water walk on that schlong?
Oh god.
So much for
Love
full
you so
metal
much.
jacket. Without even the benefit of a reach around.
Love you guys so much. Oh, okay. Carrot goes on your turn, Blaz.
Yeah.
So what does he do?
Well, assuming he's able to just like take off the tentacles.
The tentacles whip back into the water. They don't disappear. They're not cut at all.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, let's not set the scene incorrectly here. The tentacles whip back into the water.
Oh, so they made their saving throw.
Well, you get to choose what side of the blade barrier you end up on.
Yeah, I know, but that would have been really bad if the Kraken had ended up on our side of the barrier. Uh-oh. Well, maybe. Anyway, can Carrick reach Bash to touch him so that he can cast a water walk on him?
No.
Okay.
He's a good 7 feet off into the water. He can jump onto his back, which would also get Carrick wet. No, he doesn't actually have to jump. No, because he could walk across the water to cast water walk on him.
Yes, I'm sorry. I should have been more clear about that. Can he walk across the water and touch Bash to cast a water walk on him?
Yes, he can do that.
That is what he's going to do. Yes, please.
Okay.
Let's get you out of the water, big boy.
All right. Blodgett on. Okay, you are here actually, because you were not here last time when we ended. Blodgett, it is your turn. The Kraken has just disappeared. What do you do, sir?
And where?
The Kraken has just disappeared.
but
You
where
are
am I?
back. You're back here. You're on the other raft.
Oh,
So there was a
oh,
raft
the
with,
raft.
yeah, one centaur per raft, and one had Frederick, Bash's men at arms, not Bash's follower, and you. Vash just jumped into the water.
I'm getting off the raft because that's the land, right?
That's not the land. That's
That's not.
not the land. You guys are a mile away from land.
Oh.
The thing right next to you, you are about 10 to 15 feet away from the shore. Now, here's the thing, Ben, when you jump into the water, your feet touch ground. So,
that's good to know.
Yeah, you're not having to swim. You're just about, yeah, it's up to your hips. So up to the shoulder of a centaur of a horse is where the water goes, where he's at right now. And it may go closer. He may be able to walk along it up here, but as a human, but down here not so much. But it's not, Anyway, trying to make sure I'm setting the table correctly.
I'm going to
You have
climb on
clothes
the
on?
back of him so I can stand up on him if I can. And so I can see if there's anything on the land.
Well, you know the land is a mile away.
I know, but I'm going to see if I can see anything, better if I'm standing on top of him.
Okay, so you're going to get on the horse.
Yeah, and be,
John
prepared.
just went away. Oh, no. So right after Blas goes, then right after Blas and his assistant go, then the Kraken goes. And actually, you may want to hold off on your move until after the Kraken goes.
Oh.
How?
So,
Okay.
Good old cracky lackey.
So if he got in the water, does the Kraken have him?
It's about to.
The Kraken does not at this very moment have him, but it is now the Kraken's turn.
Okay.
So
I'm going to hold my action then.
that's not the worst idea in the list of ideas that exist.
I was really hoping he would make a saving throw, just so everybody knows. I wasn't trying to force him on our side of the blade barrier.
Well, I'm questioning what kind of Kraken this is now. If the water's not that deep, if it's only like a horse deep, and there's a giant Kraken in it, that's an interesting Kraken.
Well, he's at the edge of the water just to get some lunch. I mean, where you go where the food is, then.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just it changes the dynamics of what I thought we were dealing with.
Right, I could see that.
Uh-oh, we got more tentacles.
The Kraken understands that his problem is one of imagination. He did not realize that you guys were all so much of a threat. Wait, Blas, you're invisible, correct? Because you got the ring? You said you were invisible previously. Not Blas, Blodgett.
Blodgett.
Yeah, Garlos and Blodgett are invisible.
Yep.
Lev is as well.
And
Lev
Lev is as well, yeah. But Lev just cast.
And he has greater invisibility.
No, I know, but yeah, he's not gonna be able to detect that. He's too far away.
This thing must be huge.
Hence the name
He
fiendish.
has 2 80-foot arms and 6 20-foot arms. So yeah, he's huge.
God.
Those are reserved for you guys. So the 2 centaurs each get a 20-foot and a 80-foot arm. Everyone else who can be attacked, the other 4 get a 20-foot arm.
Christ.
All right. Zodum. So I'm going to go down the list. Frederick, AC is 32, correct?
Let's see. Plus,
Sure.
yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, you do not currently have. Actually, you don't currently have Cat's Grace and Greater Weapon cast because the attack just occurred an hour out into sea.
I do have protection from evil, though, that I cast.
I do believe you did cast protection from evil.
Yes. So
What's your armor class? That would be a 30.
that sounds about right.
Okay. So I got a 13. So 36. Gotcha on that one. Bash. Already had that discussion with you. Got a 33 and a 40. LJ.
Did you say 33 and a 40?
Yeah, I hit you twice.
Okay, just making sure.
Blaz. Oh, I got a 1 on Blaz. What the fuck? Can't hit the cleric.
Hits itself.
He tried to get you with his short arm that had been wounded. And that did not go through. What is the armor class of your assistant, Blaz?
It's a great question.
That's a good question, I think. It's one of my favorite questions to ask player characters.
Hold on. I'm honestly not sure. I have 24, but I don't think that's right.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, even 24. I mean, I got a 7, so I hit anything less than a 30.
Okay.
All right. So everyone but Blaz has been hit. But it's only 2d6, so it's not that bad.
Oh, that wasn't damage? My bad.
No, that was to hit. Sorry, that was just to hit.
Oh, I was like, I'm at half hit points again, guys. Just
It
so
may
everyone
also
knows.
be damage, just so you know, because it's 2d6 plus 23 plus 6 plus 18. So, so anyway, in order, Frederick, 2d6, 11. Oh, no, hold on. It's d6, and then I have to see if I grapple you. So, Frederick, you're hit by 1 arm, so it does 29 plus 6 is 35.
35.
Roll versus grapple. Oh my god.
So, okay, take my grapple. And
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
I mean,
roll the d20.
I didn't roll a 1, and I'm betting you didn't roll higher than a 45.
Probably not.
Yeah. So you're grappled.
Okay.
So that's an extra 22 points of damage.
35 plus 22?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bash. You get 2 arms. You get a long arm for 9 plus 40 is 49 points of damage. And a short arm for 6 plus 29 is, no, 4 plus 29 is 33 points of damage. 49 and 33.
Okay.
Then now you get to roll for grapple.
And I roll for, what do I roll for grapple?
It's a d20 plus some random amount of numbers. And
Okay.
if I had your sheet in front of me, I could help you figure it out.
It's your strength
Gotcha.
bonus plus your base attack bonus. Use the first
Okay, so
number of the base attack bonus.
Thank you.
So it has nothing to do with grapple. Okay.
Actually,
If you have grapple written down on your sheet, it should be there for that.
yeah, use the grapple number because I remember
Okay.
figuring that for you.
Because the grapple number might actually be okay.
What you
You got a pretty good grapple.
I mean,
42.
What?
42.
42. All right. I got a 51.
Ah, God damn it.
Oh,
I thought it was a minus 20 if it was using multiple tentacles.
That's after when it tries to hold you. The initial grapple.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna double check that, but I think that's correct.
I don't know, but this encounter may change Bash's opinion of well, no, I guess it wouldn't. I keep thinking of that in reverse. If we win this thing, I'm having sushi tonight. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's holding. That's after the first round when it grapples you. Basically, after this, it gets a -20, so it's only +22 instead of +44.
Okay.
That's when the centaurs break free, like the tigers in a World War II tank fight. When the centaurs broke free. that's how the song goes, isn't it? So Bash. No, I already did that. Frederick. That's right, I was on Frederick. You took the initial 33 points of damage, correct?
Right.
Okay, I don't think I rolled for the secondary damage against Frederick.
You did, yeah. That's 57 total.
Okay.
You got.
Okay, good. I don't like to damage people. No, I was dealing a damage against Bash. I knew I was dealing constriction damage against someone, and I couldn't think of who it was.
So you're saying I only get the 37 then, or the additional damage? Because that's the
you got the full
constriction
damage.
later, isn't it?
Yeah, you got the full damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I was double checking is it's able to constrict on the round that it attacks. The Burning City. Yeah, as soon as it hits you, it deals normal damage and attempts to start a grapple. If it gets hold, it can constrict on the same round. Thereafter, the creature has the option to conduct the grapple normally, or use its arm and tentacle to hold the opponent for a -20 grapple check. Oh. It's worse than I thought. Alright. This fucker. So Ben, the additional damage is from the two arms is 7 plus 36 is 43. LJ, you were hit. Go ahead and roll to grapple. Just go ahead and roll to grapple, LJ.
I would like to disagree about being hit.
Sure. Rock on. What you got?
I disagree.
Okay. Well, roll to grapple.
You didn't hit me. Got really fantastic. Wait. No, that's not the strength bonus I need. So we're at 12. Okay, 38.
Okay. Oh my god, I love you. I got a 50. So he grapples. And the damage from the long arm is 47. Damage from the short arm is 34.
Can you cast Flaming Nimbus when grappled?
I can
If he
because
has
I have
combat casting, he totally can. So yeah,
I do have combat casting.
Yeah, so you can do some combat casting and make some shit happen on that one.
47 and 34, you said?
Yes, sir.
Fuck. Holy shit.
Yeah. How you doing, LJ?
I got one turn left, I think.
Okay.
When it comes back around to the Kraken, LJ is going to die if he's not free.
Vic, are you sure a Kraken can let go of one set of targets and then attack again in the same round?
It's a different round.
Well, no, it's the same round because essentially he pulled his arms back from the thing and then attacked. Yeah, I mean, it was either that or I continued to grapple and constrict all of you, which would kill you. So I decided to just do a regular attack instead.
Okay.
And Blas, your man-at-arms. Fuck, you're not man-at-arms. You're cleric. follower.
Yeah,
Dies.
guys, pretty much.
Yeah, I think he's going to go because he takes 44 from the main, and then
We got
20.
two.
Hmm?
You got two
Well,
tentacles.
it's the initial attack is 29 points plus a d6, and then the grapple is a d6 plus 18 points.
Got it.
Yeah. There's a reason why the only thing that he doesn't go after is the stone giants. Literally anything else in the water gets eaten. All right, that should be all of the attacks.
I'm sorry. How much
Matt.
total damage was that, please?
That is 44 plus 24. 44 plus 24
68.
is... Thank you.
Great. He's a bloody pulp.
Oh,
He is. I'm afraid he is. Oh, did I... Wait, Bash, your men-at-arms. I did not roll for... I'm going to call them men-at-arms just because fucking that's what they are in my head. And the son of the blacksmith does not succeed in grappling. Actually, Ben, do you want to go and roll for Nail, the son of the blacksmith? To see if he'll grapple his way out of this by some miracle. It's not impossible. I mean, actually it is. I rolled a 4, so I got a 48. He gets plus 12, so he doesn't succeed. Damage is 8 plus... It's a short arm, so 29 and 18 total. 26 plus 29, over 50 points of damage, which is more hit points than he has. So Nail is also negative 10. Actually, he's just barely negative 10. He's barely dead. Nail, the son of Blacksmith, is barely dead.
he only completely killed him a little bit.
Just a touch. Just a touch. All right, so both followers down. All mains still standing.
We suck.
One of them in the water. DM sucks, noted.
No, I said, actually, for the record, I said we suck.
Oh, you said we suck. Okay, well, rock on.
I did not say DM sucks. I said
Okay,
we
well,
suck.
and both are, you could go with either one. Both are legit. All right, Blodgett, now it is your turn, sir. Some would say, aren't you glad you didn't jump on top of the horsey man?
Yes. Yes. So, can I get one of those tentacles that's on one of the people in front of me?
Absolutely. Probably the person to get a tentacle off of would be Frederick, because the man-at-arms in front of you doesn't need the tentacle off of him anymore because he's dead. Although, I mean, technically, he would appreciate it because...
Yeah, I'll do Frederick.
Okay.
Sneak attack it. I'm
All
invisible.
right. You can definitely... I'm going to say that you can definitely sneak attack the tentacle on this guy. Because there's no way he sees you.
I missed once. Well,
His armor class is only 20.
I missed once. I hit once.
Okay, I'll take it. Double check one thing.
I rolled a 3. Even with all my pluses, I can't get to a 20.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hi, Marlene.
Trying to see what the specifics are for his tentacles. You don't give me a tentacle hit point amount.
You might look under like another resource or something like that. I've seen before there are hit points for individual tentacles, maybe in the monster manual or something like that.
28 points of damage.
All
To the
right.
tentacle.
Okay. Do me a favor. And everybody who was hit by a short tentacle, deduct 23 hit points from the amount of damage you received. Which brings back to life Nail and possibly
Carrick, he's got 3 points.
Carrick. Okay, good. And everybody who was hit by a long tentacle, deduct 28 points as well. So Ben and Brandon, deduct 51 hit points damage from you guys.
DM still sucks.
I mean, legit. Carlos, it is your turn, sir.
Not dead.
And Frodrick, the tentacle on you is going to loosen. That's your foot. Okay, what is the chat going on? Just FYI, it's not destroyed. You did not break and slash the tentacle in half. You've definitely, it's no longer able to hold on to Frodrick at this point.
It's the closest place I can tell myself.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
It's the final countdown.
Ha 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 ha.
I mean, it's not the final countdown. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Okay, the question John had was, where can you teleport to? Teleport spell allows you to teleport anywhere within 100 miles. So the question is just, where do you remember the most? The place that you have spent the most time that you would definitely be able to remember and go to would be the place where the hut was. It is a lot of miles. That's not a lot of miles. It's what, 10, 11 miles back. It's 11 miles back. If you attempt to teleport back to the hut where the giants are, you would have to roll accuracy. Percentile roll and prayer. If you attempt to go back to where the Guzmoetzis are, you're looking at it'd still be a roll, but it'd be a much higher chance.
What are you trying to do?
He wants to see about teleporting, and it would be himself, LJ, and Blas. Are you guys okay with that? Do you want him to do that?
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Because that still leaves pretty much half of the party kind about.
True.
And with the adjusted damage, you guys are not about to die immediately.
Yeah.
We are about to die immediately?
You are not
Not
about
yet.
to die immediately with the adjusted damage.
I might suggest, Carlos, if you can hold your action until after my action,
Okay.
I can try to group heal everybody. I don't know if we're there or if that's even going to do it.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
As a matter of fact, I think it's a good idea.
John, I sent you the information on teleporting.
Okay. I'm going to hold action for now.
Okay. Holding action will allow you to do something at any time during the next turn.
Who's the most hurt? Or who's our frontline guy who needs the most help? I guess that would be probably Bash, right? Or LJ.
I'm only down 69 hit points out of 216.
Oh, well,
So
LJ?
LJ is at 95 of 171, so I've got probably 2 more rounds.
Okay. Who's hurt really bad?
I'm down a third. I'm at minus 34 out of 110. That's not as severe as LJ or maybe
It's
you.
my turn yet, so I'm just asking. I didn't mean to hide that.
All right, so you're holding your action, Garlos, which puts us back at the top of the round. Top of the round is Lev.
Okay.
Mr.
Lev
Helder.
is going to cast Prismatic Eye again.
Isn't it still there?
Yeah, but I can have 2 of them.
Well, it's a free action, isn't it? Brandon?
Yeah, and they're both going to fire.
Okay. So you've got one that's used its electric ray and one that's
Yes.
fresh.
One that's fresh, yeah. Let's see here. The touch attack is a +6 bonus, so that's going to be 18 and 14.
Okay, those both hit.
Okie doke. Ooh, I got an 8 on one of them.
And
So
what is an
what?
What is an 8?
An 8 means he's struck by 2 rays. You roll twice more, ignoring any 8 results.
Okay.
So the 3 that hit him are an electricity beam from the new eye. Let's see. Oh, the violet beam sent to another plane and also turned to stone. So I'm gonna need one of
I'm
each
gonna
save.
need 2 d20s.
Right. Okay. Pretty fucking good. This is what I needed. So it's gonna be 18 plus 13, 32 and 33.
Okay. So what's the damage on what's the DC on these?
The DC is 12 plus 9, 21, I believe. Wait, no, it's 10, so 26. Reflex, will, and fortitude.
DC 26.
Yep.
Reflex, will, and fortitude. Okay. And what's the damage on those?
80 points of electricity damage. That's for the reflex save. The fortitude save is against being turned to stone, and the will save is against being sent to another plane.
Anything that works.
Anything that works.
I feel like I'm starting to understand why the last time we called on a god to save us, it was in the middle of a fight with a giant worm.
Now you're getting it.
How's it feel being on the other side? Suddenly a portal opens and we are being called forth.
And fortitude for the whatchamacallit?
Turned to stone.
Right.
Someone's gonna end up with a pretty Kraken statue pops up in their mantelpiece.
if we wind up with a Kraken statue, we're getting everybody out of it, and we're fucking taking that back to Cabot Pool.
Well, I'm just gonna be mad that I can't eat it.
Take comfort in the fact that you would be alive.
I mean, I will, but I feel like Kraken sushi would go like really well on the market. Like
It
that's gotta be
probably
worth something.
would. You need to stop thinking like that, Mr. Vegetarian. This is a living creature.
Hopefully not for long.
We wish the water away. No, we just get an angry fucking Kraken.
Can Krakens live in non-water?
Well, no, but he's got death throes, right?
I'm pretty sure he
I
can
mean-
live long enough to finish us off.
And plus, we could just walk the rest of the way as opposed to riding on boats and not knowing what's in the water.
I'm
What I
telling-
think would be the
So,
Hypothermia.
no good.
I was gonna say I think the downside is we'd piss off the water god people living over there in that temple if we did that.
You think?
I mean, I don't know that they'd be able to do anything about it if there was no water, but they'd probably just like wish the water back or something.
Well, now they can get to us by foot because there's no more water.
They'd probably do something fucking insane, which is normal for them, and I don't know, wish a water god into existence to fill the lake up again.
I mean, at least we know if we go back in time, you know, we know what the hell we're dealing with.
Right. No, that's completely legitimate. Like I think that is the most safe, reasonable plan.
They can do it in Star Trek. We can do it in D&D. We don't even need a warp time.
Yeah, we'll whip around the sun at warp
Or
speed.
a slingshot effect, right? That's what I'm saying. We need neither of
Flash.
those. By the way, it's complete bullshit. I'm just saying.
Yeah. You speak
is.
directly there, at least.
I mean, they did it much better in the later generations, but I think if you warped around the sun, you would actually destroy the sun.
No, I don't think so. No.
But
Sun's way too
the
big.
original manuals, they said that you couldn't warp into a solar system. Like you couldn't warp too close to a star.
That's a traveler. It's like that.
Oh, was that Traveler?
Yeah,
Watch
traveler.
this. Casts teleport.
Well, there's also the problem, like, because warp technology is the same thing that they're using for transporter technology, right? Because that's why they say that theoretically, if you transport it down to a planet, you'd be like just blowing craters in the planet while you're doing it. Like there'd be nothing there to.
Teleport technology it creates a warp bubble around the basically they tear down your atoms and reconstruct, but it's the warp bubble that keeps you from like just blowing out into like everything.
Okay.
I think that's right.
I thought at one point there was the hypothesis that realistically, if you attempted to do it, you'd be using so much energy to do it that you were like basically dropping like a small atomic bomb on the planet that you were beaming down to. But I could be wrong about that. They may have figured out a workaround for that.
Okay.
On something? I'm sorry.
I was looking up some rules.
Oh.
Well, the electricity didn't kill him, and he didn't turn to stone. And the plane shift is not a plane shift, because plane shift only works against willing creatures. So it's not necessarily a plane shift. You're just sending someone to another plane as an effect of the spell, of the component. Because yeah, you cannot shift, because otherwise it wouldn't work. You can't shift unwilling creatures. But that spell does definitely succeed in teleporting the Kraken to a different plane.
Oh wow!
Whoa!
I cannot
shit.
believe that fucking worked. Oh my god, it fucking worked.
Well done, Lev.
Whoa!
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to work.
When he comes back, he's going to be pissed.
Fuck
He'll
him.
be somewhere hot and he'll be dead.
Yeah, we
Sounds
should
like
not be here when that
cooked
happens.
squid. Let's get the
I'm just
fuck out of here
thinking.
fast.
All of a sudden, over the skies of Houston appears
The Kraken.
Wow.
Holy shit!
And it drops on the 610 interchange.
What did you cast?
He gets run over repeatedly.
I cast Prismatic Eye, and the Prismatic Eyes have their own little prismatic beams that they cast. And there's a list of 8 effects that each of the different colors of the beam can have, and the violet one sends them to another plane against a will save.
Okay.
Oh, I know where I'd like him to be teleported is to a
God,
call center for telemarketers.
God, I fucking love being a wizard.
Keep that prismatic eye, man. That is a
Yeah.
handy fucking spell.
I just cast a group heal. I'm assuming, Victor, that combat is over.
Yes, combat is over for now.
Okay. Okay, how about that group heal or something like that?
I just put your
Just
point.
cast one. He wrote down the numbers in chat.
Okay.
Actually, there's no healing. He just does a group growth.
Yeah.
Right.
Same thing. I mean,
Group hug? Okay.
that's what we call it these days.
Yeah, sure, whatever makes it easy to sleep at night.
Lots of beans. All right.
Victor, I'm curious, by the way, when
Sure.
Prodric arrows went into the water and hit the body, like just above the tentacles, did they sink in or did they just bounce or what the
Not
hell?
a damn bit of damage.
Not a damn bit?
Yeah, no, they were not +3 or greater magic weapons, so no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
none of your melee weapons were hurting.
Magic weapon greater, it would have penetrated. Then.
Exactly. That's the only thing.
Damn it!
That's
Got
what you needed.
dispelled by that drow. Fuck them.
Well, no, I mean you
Revenant.
were an hour into cruising along the water.
Magic weapon greater lasts several hours. For me, if you look it up, it's 1 hour per caster level.
And when did you last cast it?
I cast it. Let's see. I think 6 hours ago.
If it's lasting more than 12, you probably need to see a doctor.
Or
Oh my god.
find a party.
Or either way, one or the other.
Well, the next thing that was coming out was the hammer.
All right.
With the doctors.
3 dwarven hammer, so that would have done it.
That would have done some damage. All right. So yeah, I guess in the end he definitely failed by not casting his own mega spells first. So that'll teach the Kraken.
I'm gonna drop the blade barrier.
Okay.
I suggest we get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get out of here. But as we're doing that, who needs healing that I can reach?
I'm all
So-
good.
Do you still have the capability to cast Water Walk on centaurs?
I just you can. I did that to get you out of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just cast Water Walk on you.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was like how long it lasted. So what if LJ and I both do Water Walk, and we just grab a rope and pull the rafts? Would we go any faster?
I'm going to say yes. Just because that sounds entertaining. Do you have another water walk, Zach?
I have many water walks, as a matter of fact.
Many water walks.
I mean, the one that you got cast was from Carrick, and he's not quite as strong. I just have to look up the spell. Give me a second.
With water walk, you would be able to cast it on both of the centaurs, and they would have to get some ropes, but you guys could definitely pull the rafts. That would allow you to move at a much faster pace, so probably about, instead of a half mile an hour, probably 2 or 3 miles an hour.
Good
I
thing I've
suggest
got
we do
100
that.
feet of strong coiled giant rope.
You
We're
do,
gonna
as a
need a
matter of
rope
fact.
for.
There you go. This is the time to use the 100 feet of strong coiled giant rope.
10 minutes per level, so it's going to last 50 minutes.
All right, good.
And so
That'll get you a few miles.
He'll cast another on LJ.
All right.
Vic, if we have to go 16 miles across, how many hours will that take?
If you are traveling with the centaurs pulling everyone, and actually, numerically speaking, I'm just going to point this out. If they're both pulling everyone, you would only need one raft.
Well, they're going to pull us the whole way.
Yeah, but
I
you
say
could
we
have
take both
two of them.
rafts just in case.
You could have, okay, that's also true. So all right, so you would be moving at about 3 miles an hour. So
But
looking
also
at 16
consider
miles, you're looking at 5 hours total.
Can I get any substantial rest in that time? Recover any spells or?
If you're sleeping and resting, you can recover up to 2nd level spells.
Okay.
Victor, I have a question. If we
answer.
did it a different way, where we did have everyone on one raft, and had just LJ pulling,
Well, if you had everyone on one raft, you could have both centaurs pulling and you would move faster. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like that's
the
basic math. If you have a
issue
2-horse carriage versus a 1-horse carriage, guess who wins?
it might be the one centaur that can move 1.5 as fast and twice that much with haste.
Well, if you cast Water Walk and Haste on the centaurs, that would definitely give you a greater speed. The run feat is not going to help you. You would need the drag feat, which allows you to drag things. You're not going to be able to run on this water at all, period. You're water walking across the lake.
Both centaurs have 15 minutes worth of walk time, so get 2.
Did you want to do 2 on one raft or 1 each?
We'll just do 1 each. I would just do
Okay.
1 raft. We'll just do one raft. We don't need both.
All right.
It's just
You'll be able to get up to a good 5 miles, maybe 6 miles an hour. So it'll take you about 3.5 hours to get across, or 3 hours to get all the way to the other side.
let me check Blas real quick, see how many water walks he can bring to bear, because those were both Carricks. I've got 3 additional ones, and mine lasts for 110 minutes.
Good. That'll totally do it. All right, you're able to water walk your way over to the other end of the chasm, other end of the Lake of Shadows. You now stand wet and bedraggled, and definitively cold, because the lake is definitively cold. On the other end of the Lake of Shadows.
All right.
You've healed as much of you guys have written down that you've healed. Doctors, lots of doctors. Wake me if Calamari comes back. All right, Frederick is able to rest.
Yeah, everybody needs to type into the chat box how many points of damage they need healed back, because I can just basically spend this trip healing people.
Vic, did I heal any while I was resting?
No.
Okay, all right. I got only 6 points.
6?
Only 6, yeah.
Wow, okay.
I can drink a light potion or something like that. I mean, it's
Even
almost not worth bothering with.
Carrick heal you as a matter of training.
Okay, how about that? That'll work.
It's a good idea.
Yeah,
Nail is down 25.
So
Okay.
we didn't lose anybody, right? No casualties?
Correct. No casualties.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That is definitely amazing.
I actually asked Vic the other day, did I survive? Because I left early.
Victor just said no, because you left early.
Yeah.
Your
I am
character
beyond the
just
point
stood
at
there.
which I need to lie to PCs to fuck with them. I'll just tell them the truth. That's always much worse. All right.
We should probably find a place to rest. Is there like a hole in the rock, a cave, anywhere where we can like go hide away and rest?
No, you guys are on just regular rocky cave ground. There are no strange outcroppings and caves around. It's just the sheer quiet and dank, wet darkness of the cave.
Okay. And ahead of us, we just see the same kind of cavern that we've been walking in before.
Yes. Let's see if I can find same kind of
Frederick,
cavern.
you want to do a quick scan and see if you can tell anything from the footprints or anything?
Sounds like a tracking roll.
Or
It does, actually. It does sound like a tracking roll.
Okay, tracking coming up.
I'm gonna make a spot roll.
Tracking, yep, 29.
Okay, +10. Spot roll +10. Or ooh, I rolled a 20. It's not the time to roll a 20. So I have 30 per spot roll. Just looking around.
The 20 does not care
I
what
know.
time it is rolled.
I know. I'd rather save that and have it for like, I don't know, when I'm being grappled by a Kraken.
I know. It's a sad thing about 20s.
Fickle mistresses.
Mm-hmm. Mistress I, mistresses. All right. Let me the old mapper running back up here for you.
That's a shitty roll. Sorry.
This looks a little familiar.
Nope, it's totally different. I turned the map upside down.
That's what I meant.
He did.
I know.
So you're now in a completely different area of town.
Oh, look, there's the place we camped before.
It's only a model.
Down, down to Dungeon Town, you go, my lads. Oh, ho, my lads.
Oh my god, that's one I haven't heard in a while.
Want to rest again with another Liam
No,
and
I
Hut,
really
or-
don't like all this talk of goblins.
It's not, it's not, you're fine. There's practically no goblins within 50 feet of you. You're good.
Victor was talking about how many goblins it would take to properly accost a high level party because it can be done.
Oh yeah.
And now fucking John's singing down, down to Goblin Town, down, down to Goblin Town. Fuck.
That was
that
like a
Hobbit?
Dungeon Town. Oh yeah, it was the Rankin Bass one,
Okay.
where the elves all looked like frigging mutants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the one where when they killed the creatures, they would just spin around or something like that. I hated
Yeah.
that.
It was stupid.
Yeah.
All right. It is now. I actually have to keep track of this.
Hey, LJ, Bash, and Nail, I put, you got it. But I'm running low on spells, guys. I'm just telling you. You need to figure out
Let's rest.
way to rest.
Do we have a day since the last time I was here?
Well, it took us 4 hours to get across the lake.
Okay, then it's still the same day. I think I still have one healing spell left.
Should probably think about healing myself.
Actually, I've got one I could cast before I didn't know you guys needed more hit points. Before I rested. Or I can do it now since we're about to rest again, right?
I don't know if we're gonna rest or not. I just asked Victor if there's a place to rest. He said no. So
Let's find a place and set up Leoman's tiny whorehouse.
we're doing spot checks and tracking checks now, right?
Let me know when you need Blodgett to help you.
If you want to do a spot check with me, you can, but I rolled a 30, so you know I did pretty well.
I still
Got
have
a
a Coors
42.
Light Lunacy left.
I got a 42.
Well, you did much better than me.
What are
I
you
still
What are you
rolled a
spotting
20.
for? What are you searching for?
Well, with a number like that, she's apparently searching for the life, meaning of life, universe, and everything.
I am searching for a place
I
down
was
the
looking to see if
Or
there was
down-
a safe place to camp.
Yeah, we're looking at the same thing.
Any enemies? Any weird footsteps, footprints, smells, chitter chatter?
Hubbaloo, hullabaloo.
You don't find any unusual tracks or excess of footprints and chitter chatter. The closest you get is there is a spot. You'll basically be able to find a recess into the wall that's much cleaner than most. That's about the best you can do.
And those caverns are just nothing as far as we know.
They do not go anywhere.
Okay.
So Vic, my tracking roll at 29 didn't reveal anything.
I didn't know you did a tracking roll.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does reveal something. It reveals specifically that Victor can't get the map right to fucking save his dick.
Looks okay to me.
It's not perfect. You know what? It's not perfect the way I want it, and that's fine. I need to shut up about that.
It looks okay.
You can't see what I see. It's fine. And also, I need to be much more okay with imperfections in my own universe. I'm working on that.
You can't see what I
It's not as easy as I thought it was because I didn't think I was that bad about it, but I am. Sorry. All that to say, your tracking roll, Joel, shows that there are definitely tracks that go back and forth in this area. It appears the same number, volume, let's put it that way, the same volume of tracks that you saw previously are here, possibly a few more going that way. Yeah, like not everybody who tried to cross over the Lake of Shadows made it, kind of thing. For some weird reason, nobody knows why. You put one fiendish Kraken in a lake, and you have large numbers of tracks going towards Sizith Morcane. A modest number, but definitely a number going towards Memoridra.
Nature of the tracks. Drow sized or larger.
The absolute majority, both directions, is drow-sized. The most recent ones that you can pick out seem to be drow-sized. Oh, no, sorry. There is there in this area, and you didn't see this previously. Previously, they were mostly drow-sized. And this one, it's a mix. There's a lot of drow, a lot of what looks to be giants, orcs, goblins, ogres, and some that you've never seen before. Give me a survival roll.
Okay. Survival roll. See what the number is. Oh, good. Yeah, it's almost maximum. 19 plus. What is my survival? Again, 29.
All right, this is a very good clue for you to have. Some of the tracks smell like sulfur. Smell of sulfur.
Like from an evil outsider?
Yes.
Yay,
100%.
demons.
That is your estimation, is there are some tracks of an evil outsider. You're not sure which outsiders in particular, but definitely ones that you don't like hang out with.
Okay. All right. Do they seem fresh or old?
They seem about as fresh as the ogre and goblin ones, which is to say within the last week for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not any one set that you're like, oh my god, this is the one. These guys are definitely the people here. But there are definitely like, I just want you to know that there's a monster in here that is just known as the Claw, and he's my favorite monster, and I want you to fight him, and I don't think you will ever, but I really do want you to because he's so funny.
The
Just
Claw?
his name, the Claw. He's known as the Claw. Like, you fucking ridiculous monster.
So for the most part, Victor, we're alone, right? Like, there's no
Right?
Okay.
What is wrong with this guy? So yeah, it looks like you guys are alone. Nobody's been through here probably for about a week at least. Of that, you're pretty sure. Yeah, you're pretty sure of that.
Okay. I don't know if you all want to move on a little bit beyond the lake, but because we certainly don't want to be anywhere near a Kraken. But I'm definitely in favor of taking a long rest, and because
Oh yeah.
I'm down to almost no, not almost no, but very few spells.
Does anybody need any healing? I can throw a cure moderate wounds on somebody before I go to sleep.
I still have a Coors Light wounds.
Nice.
I could go for a cure moderate, I guess.
Sure. Okay.
I could go for a cure moderate. Yeah.
Anybody want a Coors Light wounds? It's a 16 ouncer and it's cold.
Where's the
Yeah,
light?
I forget all about your damage.
Not one of them, they're downstream spells.
Well, I just gotta set up like a trap, like an alarm system, so we don't get snuck up on again.
Okay. Yeah, Lev, you get 20 hit points back.
That'll be LJ, but that'll bring
LJ, I'm sorry.
Maybe it down just a little bit.
I can use all of Ben's spoons.
Oh, by the way,
There you go.
Blodgett, thank you for saving my bacon back there and loosening that tentacle.
You're
Much
welcome.
appreciated.
That's what I do.
It was not unnoticed.
I'm here to help.
Yep, you do that for sure. Oh my. I think you meant to send that privately, Vic. Okay. Yeah, it's an escalator, John. From Thundar.
Yeah, so give me a roll and write down the trap description if you would, please, Blodgett.
Okay, well, I'm looking for my roll real quick.
Do we want to bother with the tiny hut, or do we just want to?
Let's do the hut if we can.
Yeah, we can. So
Everything that gives us an extra chance of sleeping.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, anybody's still down anything? I have one spell left.
LJ, I know Bash is still down, and LJ just healed him for 14, 8, 23 hit points. So he's still down 12.
Well, you get 7.
So Bash is now down 5 hit points.
Awesome. Thank you both. I think that's 5 hit points. That's pretty much like good to go.
Actually, who's got the
Basically
most?
perfect.
Who's got the last one like left? Like I'm sorry, hit points. Like the most hit points down right now.
I don't know. How's the man at arms doing?
Nail is fine. He was down 25 points, and you healed him for 28.
How's Bash? How are you doing?
Down 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah, I'm only
After a full rest, I think you'll be okay.
Both Carrick and I are back up to full.
Then I think we're good.
All right. All right.
No, let's do it. No, it's rest. We get back all those spells we just blew.
Yeah.
Why don't you have like the part of the ceiling fall down on top of them, Logic, rather than just
Oh, so Blodgett's making a trap.
right
Okay.
to warn us. An early warning system, I suppose, of sorts.
Yep. Let's use some silverware. You know what might have been an interesting thing to do with that Kraken is if I poured oil of slipperiness all over myself.
Yeah, squirted like a watermelon seed.
Yeah, I know. Would have probably hit the roof of the cave.
The thing that they don't talk about or reference with oil of slipperiness is that technically you wouldn't be able to hold on to anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd fall
you know,
down.
you're all
couldn't
properly
draw a
greased
bow.
up and lubed up. Now you want to grab an arrow.
Yeah. Well,
All right, so you run a thin rope and test with Ben spoons with a couple of tin cups filled ding with someone trips over it. Okay.
Just loud enough for me to hear.
Oh, plug it. Carlos has some fishing line if you want to use something really thin.
That'll work too.
that's good.
I just wanted to do something that they don't really notice it until they hit it, and then they're like, "Oh, nobody heard it because it wasn't that loud, but I can hear it because I'm listening for it."
Okay.
Just a subtle thing, you know?
It's the subtle stuff that counts.
Yeah. Now the Kraken was a real trap. That reminds me of the Star Wars thing.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a trap.
What's up over there?
R2. Shut off the trash compactor on level 7. The detention level. Yeah, it was all trash compactors on the detention level.
Shut them all down.
All right, you are able to rest up. Able to get a good rest. At the end of the yeah, you're able to get a good rest at the end. sorry, you're about maybe, how far along did you guys want to go? About just in number of miles, how many miles did you want to go away from the edge of the lake before you rested? You said you wanted to get away from the edge of the lake, but just about a mile. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds fine.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Wanted to make sure I was not going to put any words in your mouth, because you're player characters. You can put words in your own damn mouths. Thank you very much. Okay. Back on the target. You did not hear any. Oh, hold on. Let me double check that. Yeah, no, you did not hear any noise or disruptions when you were resting. And now you're ready to go back along the pathway. From what you estimate, the next stop is Gloroth's Chasm, whatever the hell that is. And if you match the distances correctly, that's probably a good 15 miles or so. What is your party order between here and Gloroth's Chasm?
LJ will take front, and Lev will want to be in the middle.
In the middle? All right.
I'm gonna ride on Bash if you'll let me.
Okay.
Sounds good. You want to be in the rear?
Wherever you put me. I can
Up
see
my
in the
rear?
rear, even in the middle.
Frederick, were you riding LJ again or walking?
No, let's see. I really like having my stealth not ruined by a centaur clopping along.
Hey, come on.
Come on.
What's a little clip clop between friends?
I'm
If you
also
don't
gonna
want
be
your stealth
invisible.
ruined by the centaur clopping along, you'll have to be a little further ahead of the centaur.
You should take point this time.
I am.
No.
All right.
I'm toward the back of the group. Karek and I toward the back of the group, I guess, in front of Bash and Bludgeon.
I'll be invisible too.
I mean, your sneak roll last time was pretty decent, but not decent enough.
Okay.
What? I snuck by those stone giants and all those stuff.
No, he's talking about LJ, not you.
Oh,
So Frederick, did you actually want to be ahead of LJ, or are you good with this right here?
If he wants to be stealthy, then he should probably be ahead.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
I'll be ahead by about 30 feet.
Do we still have the badger?
Yeah.
You do, actually.
Because I'm just two things. One, you can use it to explore, obviously, but the other thing is if you have a way to communicate with us, we can probably LJ and I can probably get to you relatively quickly without compromising your stealth.
Okay.
Just something to think about. I don't know how you want to work that. But
What I could do is have Bob sit on my shoulder, and he adds. There's a synergistic, I think, +2 to spot and listen checks. Last I recall.
All right. All right. Frederick, give me a listen check, please.
All right. $28.
Oh, right. Okay. It's over here. You definitely hear something off in the darkness. A conversation, but you can't tell what it is.
Okay.
Definitely voices. What's your sight in total darkness?
It's at least 60 feet.
That's what I thought. I wanted to make sure, though. So yeah, it's definitely something further than 60 feet along.
Okay. I'm going to stop. I'm going to go back to the party and tell them basically to halt quietly.
Okay.
And whisper to LJ and everyone.
We
And
should
then,
have. We should probably have Blodgett check it out.
It's ready.
Parks. Let's
I'll
see.
take the badger.
Yeah, take Bob.
Okay, so Blodgett, you have Bob with you, and you're heading off into the darkness to sneak ahead?
Yes.
All right. You get about here when they start casting.
Oh, good.
I don't get to roll first.
No,
They can see
you
me.
don't.
I got my spells off.
What spells?
Look in the chat. Just before you said that, that's what I cast.
He did. He did.
All right. Double check.
They do their spells.
It's a trap. Yeah, there it is. John.
So the first thing you see, because you definitely see this, even from 100 feet away, you see the unmistakable tiny little glow getting brighter as it comes towards you with amazing speed of a fireball.
Whoa, okay. Duck!
Cool.
Oh, shit. They don't even wait to see what they're shooting at.
I react and tumble and take
Oh, they
evasive
can see
action
you.
or something?
Do you get a reflex save, and you do
Yeah,
have
evasion or something?
It's in front of us.
It's
It's in front of
the
Blodgett.
caster's in front of you. The spell is
Oh,
on
okay.
point with you. Now they would shoot it about. No, they can't see Blodgett, so they think they're getting all of you. So yeah, about there. Hey, I'm doing evasion. All right, now's the time to start casting, or not start casting, to do reflex. Fucking stuff.
Take evasive action.
Oh, whoa! It's on top of all of us. That's really cool.
So I'm just outside of it, right?
Yep.
That means they didn't see me. Oh.
Who can
Correct.
do that?
Let's save.
Difficulty check on this is going to be.
There it is. Already put it in. My reflex save.
All right.
I'm also gonna need a spell resistance check, Victor.
Can I get +4? I'm using my evasion. Do I get plus?
No wonder we could see it coming.
Oh, look, it's a light at the end of the tunnel. Fuck, it's a freight train.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's a D20, right?
Yeah, it's a D20 plus your reflex save.
Okay. And
Actually,
what does evasion do?
Evasion, if you pass the reflex save, instead of taking half damage, you take no damage.
Okay.
And I think you get a +4 to your reflex save.
For whom?
Huh?
oh, okay. Wait a minute. I forgot to add something here. Where is it? Because I have a +2 ring of resistance against fire, so actually 27. Not that it makes that big of a difference.
Oh, I do too. Thank you, Joel. I have that as well.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
you're welcome.
but Carrick is much less. He only gets a +1.
Go with that. All right. Looks like you will. I'll make that.
Hold on.
Lev. Spell resistance check. What's your spell resistance?
28.
Did it go up?
Yeah, it did. I leveled
That
up.
goes up with level. Yeah, it goes up with level. Carrick makes it as well. Bash, can you give a save for your friend as well? His reflex save is +4. Ben, his reflex save is +4. So D20 +4.
Damn.
Oh, he took 2 levels in Rogue.
Oh, okay.
he's like,
Okay.
fuck all this, getting hit by random shit. He wanted some of that evasion action as well. So Ben, what did he roll?
Hmm.
Yeah, he had a D20 +4 from you.
Has Ben hearing it?
Well, theoretically, he does. He made mouth movements. He just didn't put anything in chat.
He had a 17. I'm sorry. Total 17. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just realized I was muted as I was getting ready to
Yeah,
talk to the
I'm
cat.
watching the mouth movements. I'm like, I know you hear me. I just don't see you doing anything for it. All right,
Yeah,
so he
my bad.
saves. Yeah, he saves as well. And Love, I did not pass your spell resistance check, so good job.
Yay!
So, all right, we're starting the round off with a 12d6 fireball.
All right.
Wait, how are we starting the round off with a 12d6 fireball? When the
Because
Because
the
there's another
fireball
magic
came
user.
at you from out of the darkness.
They're out of
Yeah,
coffee.
but it caps at 10d6.
This one goes to 12. Or couldn't you just make it 10? But it's 12.
Yeah, it does. So
Fiendish fireball.
It's so
All right, I rolled over the cat.
40 points of damage. So 40 points of damage divided by 2 for those of you who saved versus the spell.
And those of us with improved evasion.
Then if you have an evasion, then you get to divide that by 2.
Yes. Yes, if you have evasion.
Evasion, you take no damage.
Um,
I'm just listening to my player characters. If they spew shit, I spew it back to them.
Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. I wrote all this down.
Dude, we've been through this.
Yeah, evasion.
Yeah.
It takes no
You
damage.
take no damage. If you make a successful
Right.
reflex save, you take no damage if you have evasion.
Correct.
So Nail takes no damage. I don't know about the rest of you bastards, but he's sitting pretty on 0 damage.
What was the damage again?
40 divided by whatever.
Carrick got hit pretty bad, but not too bad.
Okay. And that is also 20-foot radius spread. So actually the exact same spread for this spell. So who in the party is chaotic? No, hold on. That's not chaotic. Who in the party is good? I don't
LJ.
need to know this like per se. I just like think about the fact that you're good for a moment.
Or at least not aligned with Amway.
Yeah.
As alignment good. Okay. That would be Froderick. Mostly.
All right.
LJ as well.
Give me a
And the first one
save
will
for
be
all
all
good
good.
characters, please.
What kind of save, Victor?
Oh, good question, actually, Joel.
Probably will.
Probably the best question of the day so far. Frederick, what is a good alignment for a blacksmith?
A blacksmith would be probably like lawful neutral.
Okay, I'm
I
going
would
with
think.
that. Because I never wrote down the alignment for nail.
He's lawful with this group.
He's lawful neutral. It
Well, he hasn't
basically
done
means he
anything
sticks to
chaotic.
you.
I know, but he's like with us. What the hell's he doing here?
Oh, he's annoyed by you, but no,
I feel like it's my turn to challenge the DM on this one because there's no way this guy would have hung around with us as long as he did.
You have some lawful characters in your group who are still hanging around with you, so I'm not casting aspersions. I'm just casting spells.
But Nail's
I pretend to be
easily
lawful good, but I don't
influenced,
believe it.
and I mean, we wiped out an entire nest of baby fire giants. Like,
Right.
There's no way this guy is lawful.
But they were the bad guys, or so he was told. All right. Next thing that happens is a cold, cloying cloud of greasy darkness appears.
Ooh.
Yeah, it goes away as soon as it appears, but it covers the entire area. Everyone who is good, you need to make a saving throw versus it is a fortitude save. Fortitude save.
42.
DC is 15.
What is it? Fortitude or is it?
Oh no, DC is 15. Sorry, 15.
No
Let's
problem. I got
not
that.
roll a 1, and I didn't roll a 1.
All
Is
right.
it fortitude or will?
Fortitude. I said fortitude.
So, and that's based on Constitution.
No, the next one is will.
It's emo in alignment.
Say fortitude. I'm at +10. That's not right.
Okay.
These are all. I need to review those.
Actually.
Okay, so who did not succeed in the save?
What was the DCE?
15.
Thank you.
Thank you. I rolled a 15, so I rolled 15s. So does tying make it, or does tying not?
Tying makes it. You made it by the skin of your teeth.
Okay.
All right, so no one failed. Of the good people, no one failed. Damage is 21 divided by 2. So 11 points of damage to everyone who's good. And none of you feel icky, you feel horrible, but you do not get sickened by it. So good job on not getting sickened. Everyone who is neutral also roll a save. DC is the same. DC 16 or 15. Sorry.
How many points of damage is that, Victor? I'm
The
sorry.
last half of your alignment being neutral. So Ben, this is you. I know because you're so proud of being true neutral. But you also have a monstrously good will or whatever that save is. Yeah, it's fortitude.
Fortitude
Save.
Okay. Fortitude save.
Sometimes spells take a long time, and I apologize for that.
Laws rolled a 20 total.
Okay. 16. All right.
30.
So those of you who trying to find a cube, and I don't think I have any cubes here. Those of you who I do. It's not. It's perfect. This is perfect. This is exactly the cube I need. They call me Cuban Cube. Anyway. Sorry. Transparency. 100% transparent. Yay. So everyone who is neutral takes 11 points of damage, unless you made your save, in which case you take 5. 15. All right, so you take 5. Everybody who made their saves takes 5. Good job. Very proud of you all.
Take 5 lads.
Oh yeah, he's gonna put that here.
So neutral characters take a little less damage then, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Now for the third spell.
Oh, Jesus.
Make some friends.
You've made some friends. They're very happy to meet you. A 30-foot cube fills the. Is that 30 feet? It felt like 30 feet when I made it. Cut it out.
30-foot what?
Cube. A 30 by 30-foot cube. Okay, yeah. He's good with that. Anyway. A cube, so this is going to hit LJ, Froderick, Banyards, Ben-at-Arms, Lev, Garlos, and Z.
Okay.
Kraken. Again, a 15-foot, sorry, a DC of 15. This is a reflex save.
Okay.
And a 3-dimensional grid of energy appears. If you are chaotic.
I am. Yep.
We have a lot of fun if you're chaotic, so I would highly recommend making a save.
So it's Claws or is that Carrick?
This one affects chaotic and neutral characters. So basically, they're, you know.
No, I know. I'm asking because only one of my 2 are in the green, and I don't know if it's me, if it's Claws, or if it's Carrick.
30. Yeah. Reflex 30.
The first one did not pass spell resistance. The second one did.
17.
Go.
Nope.
So
It's Claws.
And I have evasion.
That's true. You do. Evasion technically would have to work for this because it does allow a saving throw. So this one does 23 points of damage total.
I have a 20. I rolled a 20.
Okay, so 23 points of damage.
But I haven't.
And yes, Brandon, it does count.
Okay.
So Lev is 23 points. So 23 points of damage for those people who are chaotic. Did anyone fail to save against the cube?
Nope. I can see.
Okay, good. All right, so good. You're not dazed, and yeah, you're not. So you just take 12 points of damage. Anyone who is neutral also has to make a save, and you're going to take either 12 or 6 points of damage. No chance of being dazed from you guys.
So, Vic, if you make the save on the for chaotic, then it's what now? You take 12 points?
If you make the save as chaotic, you take 12 points.
Okay.
If you make the save and you're neutral, this is the first half of your alignment, then you take 6 points. Thank you.
And if you have evasion on the reflex save,
You take none because it's a reflex save.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, take half of that. Okay. Evasion. Well, then evasion, I would take none then, right?
If you have evasion and you make your save, you would take none.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Good job, guys.
Can someone please cast like fatal anal blisters on these suckers?
Oh, that's coming.
And then the Hamatu attacks.
The what now? The what attacks?
Hamatula.
type
saying
it.
this
What that
correctly.
I
is.
thought you said your mama attacks.
Yeah, I can't. You have to type it in the chat, Vic. I cannot hear what you're saying.
Yo mama Tula.
That's what I thought
Tamala-
she said. Oh
Tamala
no.
Bula.
Oh. Blodgett's scared.
All right, so he's going to come up next to Bash, but he's definitely attacking Blas.
Oh Jesus!
Blas. Basically, he looks like a 7-foot tall humanoid kind of person, covered with sharp barbs right down to the tip of his long, meaty tail. He has unusually long and sharp claws with eyes that dart about. I don't have a picture of him, but if you look up, then you'll see what I'm talking
There
about.
you go. Thank you. Like that, I can use.
All right, Blas.
Yes.
1 hit, and then I get a 1. So
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, I see what this thing looks like. Okay.
So you rolled,
Ah,
you rolled a
this is
1?
our evil
yeah,
outsider.
I hit once, and then I rolled a 1. So I hit once, and then I stopped my attack. 12 plus 6 is 18 points of damage. I did. What is that? Oh. Ooh. Ew. 2 things, Blas.
Y'all?
Give me a fear save, which is Will, DC 14. That's the easy part of this conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I have a plus 11.
Good job. Glad to
So,
hear.
19. Wrong time to roll 19, but 30.
The time to roll a 19 is next,
Okay.
because when it hits with a claw, it attempts to grapple you and pull
great.
you onto its body,
Yay.
which is covered in spikes.
So am I rolling? Am I rolling a grapple save?
Now you're doing a grapple check.
Okay.
Here we are
well,
again.
You did the will save, and now you do a grapple check.
Land
So-
Kraken.
Land
Okay.
Kraken, yes, it's a land crack.
Land Kraken, fantastic.
No, not land
Um,
Kraken, just land crack.
All right. Well, I'm glad it's me because I've got some bonuses here.
Good.
I think I had figured out total that was plus 19, but I want to check that. So it's plus 4, plus 5, it's plus 9,
Ooh, rolled really low.
and okay. Let's see. 17 plus 9 is 26.
Okay. Well, you beat the heck out of its grapple. It rolled a 4, so it only got a 16.
Okay.
So good job. All right, that's the surprise round.
I've got +8 on thumb wrestle.
I highly recommend initiative today. Oh Jesus! Hey, I didn't roll horrible.
Oh hell yeah! I did it again.
What did you do?
Rolled a 20 plus 10 initiative.
Have 15 total.
Good to go. Thank you, sir. Bash, what you got? I don't hear you, and I don't see you in chat.
We're rolling for initiative, right?
Yes, please.
15.
All right.
23 for me.
Got it. Thank you, sir. All right, top of the round. Roderick, lead us off if you would, sir.
Okay. Do I need to step to any, like 5 feet in any direction to get a better shot at this?
Oh, the one behind you? Yeah. You're shooting between Garlos and Carrick, the cleric. You could
Well,
definitely.
Lev is levitating, right?
Yeah,
He's
that's why I didn't say
flying.
Lev. That's why I
Huh?
didn't say Lev. You're not shooting anywhere near Lev. He's levitating and invisible. I mean, albeit he's only levitating in. Oh my God! Yes, he is
I
Lev.
see a clear shot at him.
It's levitating. Ah.
Lev levitating.
Yes, Lev is levitating.
Actually, where I'm right at now, here, let me put a ruler center of mass of that creature. It would go actually just to the left of Garlos. I could sidestep to the left just a little bit. As long as Lev is not at that altitude.
Yeah, hoping Lev is not at that altitude, you could move 5 feet this direction and take a shot. Yes.
Aim for its crotch. That's nice and low.
Lev, when you're with us, at what altitude do you typically stay? Towards the ceiling or the
Generally,
floor?
towards the ceiling. I try to stay about 10 feet above the rest of the party.
Okay, all right.
That's what I've generally gone with when my altitude is asked.
Okay, well, Froderick would know that, so I'm not going to shoot high. I'm going to shoot
Aim high.
towards at about a 5 foot level, like downward.
Okay.
All right. Here it goes. First shot. Let's see. 20. Let's see. Let's see. 30. Also great there. I want to do a little better than that. Jesus Christ. Not that great. Do you know those?
I was about to say his armor class is not that bad, but it's not that bad. Those do actually hit.
Okay,
you're
good.
fighting him. Those do hit.
That's good because I got +5 versus evil outsiders.
All right, he is definitely evil, and he is definitely an outsider.
Okay, well here it comes. It's gonna be the attack rolls. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
He definitely has feline leukemia.
What was that?
John said he has feline leukemia. I'm like, he definitely has that shit.
Okay, there we go. Here they comes the attack. 20.
Winter was bitching about the cat getting outside because it might get feline leukemia.
24. 24, 25. Pretty consistent, I'll say that. 1, 23. Let me make sure I got. Yep, here we go. And that is +3, by the way, magic, Victor. +1 arrows.
Oh, good. All right, LJ, you're up next.
Okay. LJ is going to charge forward towards the source of all the spells.
All right.
So we've got to take out those goddamn spellcasters.
So you do successfully do enough damage. Double check.
Yeah. That's going to be at least 180 points. Actually, about 190 to 200.
I don't care about the amount of damage. I care whether or not you can damage him.
Oh,
yeah, you do successfully damage him and kill him. He is successfully killed by you.
Nice one.
What?
LJ, you are charging towards the source of the spells.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's a thing that you can definitely do. Except, I mean, you can't actually charge right now because.
Okay, I am not going to take the attack action titled charge. but I am going to haul ass over there.
All right, what is your move?
It is 60 feet per round.
Okay.
And if I recall correctly, you can move at 2 times speed without sacrificing your armor class. It's 3 times speed that does it.
You can, yeah, you could definitely do a full. You could move 2 moves if you wished.
Yeah.
Okay. You're a centaur. Can you see in the dark?
Yes, he has dark vision.
Oh, good. Okay.
He has dark vision out 60 feet.
Okay. Well, you're about there when you. And Garlos, what are you doing, sir?
Yeah, back him up and move forward as quick as I can.
All right. What's your move?
It's going to be standard. I'm not sure what that is.
40, I think. So you could move as quick as you could would be about 80 feet. And Lev, what are you doing, sir?
Lev is also going to move forward. He's going to move forward. Let's call it 80 feet, because he's got fly 60.
Okay. And Bash, what are you doing? Oh, no. Sorry. By then, it's their turn. All right.
Oh my.
So the 2 Hamatulu, and the Cornigan. The Cornigan is a 9-foot-tall creature, only vaguely humanoid, covered with hideous scales, has huge bat-like wings and a snaking prehensile tail. They look at the centaur coming charging towards them. Yeah, they fucking just attack the shit out of you. They're like, oh, cool. Food comes to us today, boys. All right.
So we're fighting devils and not demons. That sucks.
Why is that?
Because devils are smart.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty smart.
They actually believe in teamwork.
Oh,
Demons just rely on numbers.
Wait, is that the thing?
Pretty much. I mean,
Oh, yeah, hold on. I'm
in
not talking to you. Hold on. I'm double checking or something.
Sorry, we're gonna go into some fun D&D lore about the War of Blood.
Go ahead with your lore.
In the War of Blood, it's basically an eternal battle between the devils of the hells and the demons of the abyss, and they're even, because the demons have just overwhelming numbers, but the devils have actual tactics and intelligence.
All right, so wildly enough, he actually missed you with his chain. And I mean, he rolled redonkulously low. He rolled a 2 and then a 1 with his chain and a 3 with his tail. So that is the only way he missed you.
He rolled a 1?
Yeah.
It's like he entangled his flail with his tail.
Yeah, I successfully he didn't fumble himself, but it was fucking close. He did, however, bite you, so that he's got that going for him. 2d8 plus 5 for the bite. Just a nibble, just 10 points of damage, a little nibble. The 2 demons flanking you. One. Right. $15 points of damage from the claw. And also, please give me a fear save, will DC 20.
Okie doke.
And then we grapple.
Oh, fun. Yeah, that's gonna go well for these guys.
Yeah, it'll be entertaining.
Is this the same kind of monster?
Yeah. Kind of.
So
The one that, the one that came out was like not as tough, but these two.
you said it was a will save?
Yeah, will save.
I rolled a 5 instead of a 4, so I got a 21.
All right, good job. And grapple, please. Give me a grapple check.
Right, now the really fun part. So...
You guys are not good dice. I don't like those dice. I mean, I don't mind losing. I'm the DM. I should lose at some point, but damn.
38.
Yeah, I got a 14. All right.
I just like swat him away.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, no, you're not getting any part of this. All right. Next up is Bash. Bash, way down in the distance. You can definitely at this point hear the sounds of a good fight going on without you. It's a good fight occurring without you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as quickly as I safely can towards the fight, looking for a hole or a portal or a giant crevice that I can push these guys into, because that seems to be my thing.
If you move at 3 times speed, you can definitely get there, and maybe you can even bowl one over.
You can't move at 3 times speed because you cannot charge. You cannot run.
Oh.
You are basically making your way across the dungeon floor. Yeah,
Dungeon floor sucks.
This is an uneven, undone cavern. It's pretty rough, literally and figuratively. Blas, your turn, sir.
Okay. I can move quickly, but I'm not sure that I can move quickly and cast a spell.
Correct.
So a couple things are
Move
going to
about
happen.
15 feet and cast a spell from where you are.
I need to check I'm assuming everybody got hurt in that last like volley of spells, yes?
I have no idea.
No?
A little bit, not a lot.
Not really.
Lev took 6.
Okay. So
Budget wasn't there.
Carrot's down to 2 again. So
Shit.
So he's going to curl up in a corner and cast a sanctuary spell and take the potion of cure moderate wounds I'm going to throw at him as I run 30 feet down the corridor.
Okay.
And yes, I'm leaving him alone, but hopefully the sanctuary spell will help.
At some point, you need to be able to leave them alone. All right. Ben, did you want Nail to join you? He's ready and raring to go, so he's more than happy to run up and continue to fight by your side.
I mean, he probably shouldn't. He can take his time getting here.
Okay. He'll do a regular move and just stay in front of the party. And Blodgett, your turn, sir.
I said it to you in chat, but I'm going to move forward.
Oh shit, I didn't see that. Okay, I'm going to observe and make changes. Good call. No, yeah, you can definitely do that. This is a good point at which for you to do that.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Next up, last thing that occurs, Brandon, LJ is within 5 feet of the big demon.
Yep.
Which means you also have to make another save just for being within 5 feet of him.
Cool.
Will save, pretty please.
All right. Total for that is going to be 31.
Good job. You are not scared shitless. Frederick, top of the round. Lead us off, sir.
Okay. How tall is the demon in front of LJ?
It is a solid 9 feet tall.
Okay, so I can
Basically,
aim.
it's about head high with LJ.
Oh, it's about the same height as LJ then?
Yeah, he's a centaur.
Centaur.
The same height as a horse, but give a horse a head. Also, you can't see him because he's over 60 feet away. You have 60-foot dark vision.
Okay, so they're not glowing or anything like that.
They are not glowing.
Okay, get Froderick to within 60 feet. Within and yeah, so move me to, let's see, 60 feet.
10, 20, 30, 40. At that point, you're within 60 feet.
Okay, I'm also want a good shooting angle.
Okay, well, you didn't ask for a good shooting angle.
Well,
At that point, you have a good angle at this guy over here, because that's just some water in the cave floor.
okay, that will work.
There's
All right.
a perfect shot. You're going for a good, nice lane target, even though you couldn't see him until you got there. So magically, you figured out where he was. You can take a shot, one volley, not a full round of attack.
Okay, I will do that. I will take a shot.
Call the shot. And you are good, are you not?
Yeah, let's see here.
Are.
Oh yeah, that's right. Back roll is 30. Does that hit?
No. Next up is LJ.
Okay. I'm going to open up the sewing machine and unstow this big demon right in front of me.
Okay, good job. Rock on with that. You're good as well, aren't you?
What's the big red circle?
He is.
The big red circle is the big demon.
So we're fighting 3 demons?
Yeah, well, you were fighting 4, but you killed one. Oh yeah, sorry. These are doubles.
Vic, the ones flanking him are also Hamatulas.
Yes,
That's the one I was aiming at, right?
that's the one you were aiming at.
But the 30 missed, huh?
The 30 missed.
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
Because it
Might be an illusion.
It could be, yeah, because I hit it with a 30 before.
You did. You hit it with the 30 before, but not this time. All right.
So we've got
That's basically LJ at this point. That's what I imagine him as in my head. Did I tell everybody that I'm going to be in a play? Yep. I think.
What?
Joel, did I tell you? Joel and Brandon, I don't think they knew.
no, I don't. I did not hear about this.
Yeah, I'm going to be dancing in the
I thought it was a ballet.
ballet. Oh, it's a ballet, but it's also, it
Okay.
really kind of is a play, though. Cause...
It's a play that there's dancing.
Yeah.
It's a ballet play.
It's a ballet play. A play on ballet. Anyway, go ahead and go. I'll put it in chat.
Spandau Ballet.
You knew about it. Okay, cool.
That's only if you have a Spandau.
I know this ballet is true.
Spandau's built fed, but it does have a decent cyclic rate.
Solid truth.
Solid spread of hits. So I guess. How many of those hit, Vic?
None. None of them.
Oh.
might want to back up.
Next up is Garlos, the Lost Guard.
Did none of those.
Should see what I have to sort out next.
I mean, true. Levrin, your turn, sir.
Okay. Well, I
Not the
want
worst
that.
decision.
You're not good. Fuck them up, please.
Yeah.
I watched you.
I go with old reliable. Cast prismatic eye, and pop off with a beam.
Okay. You cast Prismatic Eye and pop off with the beam. Beam away, sir.
Touch armor class or touch
Who are
attack
you beaming
is
at first?
the big boy in the middle.
Big boy. Big boy. You beam at the big boy.
The touch attack is 24, and the spell resistance check is it's a d20 plus your level, right?
Yeah.
I'm 32.
All right. You actually get through.
Awesome. Okay. Can I get a fortitude save?
Versus what? What is a success? What is the spell that is going off with that?
Turn to stone.
Each one of these boxes is 5 feet or 10 feet.
10.
5. No, the boxes are 5 feet.
Oh.
The corridor is 20 feet wide. There's no corridors 40 feet wide in this area at all. They go between 5 and 25. 5 and 20. Sorry, 5 to 20 feet, right? Prismatic spew. I mean, you're not wrong.
The Technicolor yawn.
All right, you successfully turn the Cornugu to stone.
Awesome.
You have
Cool.
a giant stone demon standing in the middle of the corridor.
That's a handy little spell.
I would also like Lev and the Eye to move 5 feet away from each other each. So Lev is going to move 5 feet backwards, and the Eye is going to move 5 feet forwards.
That's right. There's a tiny little eye right there.
Actually, since it can cast Prismatic Beam as a free action, I'm going to have it move 10 feet forward. Screw it.
Have the eye move 10 feet forward?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought you said. I wanted to make sure. All right. Since we're all friends here. Another 20-foot burst of
8 mil.
cloying, cloudy, greasy gray gas comes out. So all good and neutral characters, please give me a spell save.
Boy, mate, they have like tablets for that.
I mean, true. Good and neutral characters, please give me a spell save on this one.
That first or second
part? Second. Like if you're something good or something neutral, give me a saving throw, please. Damage is only 13 points of damage. If you're good, however, and you failed, please let me know.
Can I get a spell resistance check?
Sure. Made it. Sorry, this is a good question. Good question. Fortitude. This is a fortitude save.
Oh, I thought it was. Ooh, that's not great. I need to change my saves then.
Thank you for asking, John.
So dodging doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is basically you're taking half damage from this because you are just not getting sick. Oh yeah. If you make your save, even if you made your save on this, you take it's just evasion does not help on this attack. So 13 points of damage if you made your save and you're good. If you made your save and you're good, you only take half, which is 7 points of damage. If you made your save and you're neutral, you take half of that, so 4 points of damage. The other demon, devil, what have you, call him what you will, is going to pay a visit to the cleric.
Which cleric?
The one that his buddy hung out with. You guys are so much fun.
I seem to have teleport.
Without air. Blas.
Okay, so hold on. Give me a second.
Shoot.
So, did you just tell me that one of them teleported back to Carrick?
No, to you.
Oh, to me. Where am I?
You're the BZ. You're the guy running 30 feet away from Carrick who just
Oh.
got teleported by a demon. Devil.
Okay.
Thanks.
Gosh, this sounds like, this seems, what I'm thinking of doing seems like overkill.
No, you should probably overkill. You should definitely overkill.
Fuck 'em up.
Okay.
Give me a DC. So first and foremost, you have a fear save coming up.
Oh, okay.
It's a will save against fear.
It's plus 11.
Good.
I roll a 11, so I got 22.
Good. You are not shaking with fear as it grabs you with its claws. Doing 21 plus 12 is 33 points of damage. You do, however, have to grapple with it to try not to get impaled.
18 plus 9.
6 plus 12. Yeah, you successfully do not get grappled. Good job. All right, it's trying to grab you and show you how it wants to mate with you and be friends.
Typical Craigslist.
Yeah, basically. The other one is fucking with the rest of the party. Bash, your turn, sir.
I want to go attack the one that is attacking LJ. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can. You'll be able to get off one attack on him, for sure.
Sounds good. Nice. What does
Yeah,
that
you should
do?
probably hit with that, right? You got a
I mean,
big
I don't
bonus
know at
as
this point.
you got big bonuses. You got like a plus 17 or some shit like that.
Okay, so that's 40 to hit.
Yeah, you hit. Good.
Nice.
Roll him, damage him, sir.
That 1, 2, 16 plus 10, 26, 6 plus 2. 28 total for damage.
All right. Don't seem to hit him as much as you think you should, but you definitely got into him. You definitely got him there.
Something.
And Blaz. Blaz.
So Carrick's casting a Cure Light Wounds on himself as
Okay.
he watches me get confronted by a demon.
Simple.
Whatever. I'm gonna
Evil outsider. We're just gonna go with evil outsider. We can't remember what the fuck they are anymore. Evil outsiders.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast a banishment spell.
Ooh.
Um,
That's definitely a thing that you should be doing. Good job.
yeah. So, I'm of course presenting my holy symbol. Give me a bonus. I don't know if it's +1 or +2. You have to tell me. And I can hit. I can, according to the spell, I can do. I can banish up to 22 hit dice of extraplanar creatures.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sure there's a saving.
Nice.
It says spell resistance, yes. I'm not sure what that means.
That means you have to beat his spell resistance as well.
Okay.
So give me a d20 plus your level, casting level.
Okay. 17. Oh, that +11 is, what is that? 28? 28.
28, that's good enough.
All right, cool.
Okay, you successfully beat his caster level. What is the DC against that spell?
DC against this spell is, give me a second. I know this because I've written this down. So it's 19 plus the spell level, so it's 25.
Okay, 25 plus 2 more for the holy symbol, so this would be 27. Ooh. You got a 30.
Oh well, he's not banished.
He fails. He's like the air around him shimmers, and he barely holds true to the plane that you guys are on. All right, next up is Blodgett.
Oh, the
What?
DC increases by 2 because I have.
I'm just gonna move forward and still
That's what
hold
I
his
said. The
action
DC
one
went up
more
by 2.
round.
So,
okay.
sorry, the DC went up from 27 to 25 to 27.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Say again, Suzanne.
I'm gonna move forward and still holding my action one more round.
Okay, good to go.
Okay, Garlis has held his action long enough for this round. Is there anything left, or is he the last one now?
He's the last one.
He's going to forward and stab the evil thingy with his sword that's really good against outsiders and stuff.
Oh yeah, the Moonblade. That actually works. I forgot you had that. You are actually going to hit with that.
It's a miracle.
It's the Moonblade.
Only do that one more time.
Add 2d6.
3.
No, I can't do that any more times.
All right.
18 total.
Do you have any levels in Rogue?
Yeah.
You're flanking.
Visible, that's right.
Well, no, you're flanking. You get flanking damage. Think of it as flanking damage, John.
Invisible flanking damage. He takes another 5.
All right. One day you'll get good at actually killing people instead of just fucking with them and making them feel weird.
He reaches over and touches him.
He's the demon. The devil is thoroughly surprised to see you appear with the Moonblade. he's visibly shaken by its existence. All right, top of the round. Frederick.
Okay.
The field is crowding on the one that you were shooting, but the one behind you, you have a clear line of vision on.
Yeah, the one behind. Yeah, so I'm going to pivot and move 5 feet and fire.
No need to move. You can fire from where you are. You have a line of sight.
I was going to say, okay, well, I was wanting to get within point blank range, 30 feet.
No, you can.
Get that +1. So also because I rolled really shitty last time.
All right, go for it.
Okay, let's see if they come up better now. That's more like it. What is it?
And it's looking like Phil Collins. Oh, right, because you were in the background. Yeah.
Hold
Say
on.
it again.
Since I'm engaged, I'm not going to be holding action. I'll go with
John, you're married.
Well played, sir. Well
I do what I can. It's the little things in life.
Yes, I can go get rainbow.
Oh, yeah, that's more like it.
B and Palm go, but it might be hard for you to find dots because.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's
Well, I can't go find all of them. I'll get you rainbow and Kipper. I'll try to.
seven. That's gonna be there we go. Yeah. How about that?
Those all hit. Good job.
Good, finally.
Kawackety schlackety mackety.
Okay. Let's see what happens with them.
Oh. Oh God, yeah. Can you look up that song and send it to us? I know the song. I can hear that line in it. And I can see that vision of it. But I can't fucking remember that song. I got 20. LJ, you're going to be going next.
17.
Go ahead and line it up. Frederick's going to give me a lot of damage. He is definitely going to kill this guy, but
Yeah, that's definitely incoming.
yeah, you're not neutral, so you do actual damage.
20. Okay, here we go. 17. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. All right. You successfully slag him. LJ, what is he doing? I can't hear you.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. You know
Okay, no,
what?
that's fine.
I am going to. I mean, I'm good, so I'm not really going to do a lot against this guy. I'm just kind of taking up space and tanking, I guess. But I'll cast a Cure Serious Wounds on myself.
Okay. Next up is Garlos. Your turn, sir.
Attacking.
Before you attack, he says, "Stop, and I'll tell you what you want to know."
Right.
We want to know stuff?
What do you do?
Oh, what do we want to know?
There's a lot of things we could ask him.
He says, obviously, he looks bashful. Yeah, Bash, you don't go before him. He says, "I will tell you the secret you're looking for." And he looks up back at the larger creature that's completely turned to stone.
Tell him to put his claws on his head and get on his knees.
What are you, an LA Cup?
Yeah, why not? We want to make sure he doesn't cast a spell on us.
Well, then he should keep his hands where we can see them.
If we're like us, you just shoot him in the face with rubber riot bullets at point blank range.
Yeah, that's how he plays.
Are we technically out of combat right now?
That's what I'm asking. If anyone's like, I think Lev, you have a move.
How about hold action? Basically, everybody start just target him if he makes a false move.
Yeah, Lev is going to not approach, but the prismatic eye will. It'll be hovering over him, looking at him menacingly.
Prismatic eye hovering, looking at him menacingly. All right.
Broderick's running up with bow drawn.
Wait a minute.
Push.
Maybe we
Sorry, that
shouldn't
was the
all
looking
get.
thing.
Maybe we shouldn't all group up around this guy.
Okay.
No, totally. You should. It's fine. What could
Tell you
you
what, get me within about 35 feet.
All right. All right. He looks at Garlos, looks at the eye, and says, "The secret you want to know is how to suck dicks," and teleports.
What a guy.
Rose says, "Okay, which one of you told him that?"
He just didn't want to spend another year in the fucking abyss before he had to come back. He's like, "I don't mind being defeated, but I don't want to spend another year down there. Screw that shit." All right. You have two very dead demons and one demon who is stoned.
Search them for bag.
They have little bits of human, goblin, and elven bones and viscera that they've been snacking on.
Okay, well, we'll take the usual array of blood samples, teeth, and tobacco.
So you can be able to, check in with their next of kin, make sure that you know who they were from.
It's all about IDing them.
Hey, wait a minute, Vic. If they had a held action, as soon as he said suck dick, could they attack?
Because teleport is instantaneous, and he can do it at will. He's not moving his arms to cast a spell. As soon as he teleports, he's gone. Your eye can technically fire a beam as soon as he teleports, but he also already teleports.
Carlos is upset because he thought that rounded barbarian tennis was not known to anyone.
If the eye did
It's not
fire
like he wanted
and he
to.
teleported, would he still be hit by the beam?
No.
Oh.
No. All right, man.
I thought it would be very funny if he teleported to like Sith Morcane or something like that, and then was immediately sent to like the elemental plane of air or something.
That would be the way.
Or he got the poison one and just like showed up dead.
Carrick and I are both casting healing spells on ourselves.
Okay.
After that mess.
Nail is only down a few. Is he down 7? So he's not. He does actually want to have a cure light wounds if you've got one.
Carrick will give him one.
Thank you.
Matter of practice.
He'll be back up to full then. Don't bother. All right. Anything else? You guys have a mess of blood and viscera in the hallway, but other than that, the room is cleared and quiet.
Lev is down 10 hit points. I'm gonna have LJ do a cure light. Nice. Okay, he's back to full. LJ's going to pull a hammer out of the Cloak of Commonality and set to breaking up the stone statue of the demon.
Okay.
Wait, why don't we take it with us?
We can't take the whole thing. We could probably take the head. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, if we
What's
break it up, we kill the demon, right?
I'm not sure, actually.
That's what we want to be doing is walking around with a stone demon head.
I mean, I
No.
kind of
What
want
you
to.
want to do
I
is
kind
walk
of want
around
to
with a
put a
stone
tavern.
demon.
I could just cast a restore on it, and we could just start all over again.
Yeah.
No, why? Okay, whatever. I'll just forego my trophy of, I don't care about gold. All I ever want is stone demon head, and everybody just has to deny me that.
Let me
Then
look
they
at
didn't deny you the stone
petrification
demon
rules.
head. You're saying you wanted to take off just the head. That's definitely a possible thing that you could do.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't really want to put my bag of holding.
Okay, yeah. If we break him up, then he is not dead. He can still be returned to flesh with a stone to flesh spell, but the pieces all have to be joined together. So we can we can take the head, and he's just fucked.
That sounds like a good idea, and really great for something in like season 12.
Yeah.
When the demon comes looking for his head.
Right.
Or somebody else does. Yeah, the
Yeah, if the creature's petrified body is incomplete when returned to flesh, the body is likewise incomplete, and there is some amount of permanent hit point loss and or debilitation, which without a head I would imagine is pretty severe.
It'd be pretty severe hit point loss without a head, yeah. Most creatures do tend to have a problem with that.
Most, except beholders.
Yeah.
Well, beholder is a hit. What am I saying?
There you go.
Yeah, we all need a little hit, I think.
now and then.
Oh, shit. Okay, I don't even know. Okay. All right, we're good.
So Carrick and I are sauntering up towards the group, not like clustered amongst them, but like maybe hanging back 30 feet or so.
Okay. Where did the revenants go? Oh, there they are. Oh, so I can use this whole shit. Oh, Jesus. That's crazy talk. That makes sense.
Or do devils have 120 feet vision? Darkness vision, at least?
Fucking probably.
Something hideous like that.
That, or it might be infinite, or line of sight.
No telling they're evil and just
Yeah.
gunnish.
Yeah. Like Geordi's visor from Star Trek The Next Generation.
Yeah, basically. It basically says they can see completely well in darkness.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah.
Line of sight.
That's why they were like, oh, hey, cool. All right. Zum.
Well, not too bad for 3 lesser devils and 1 major one.
Yeah. All things considered, you did a good job. All right. Good. Yeah, you guys are doing good today.
I mean, given the fact that a Kraken almost took us out, but we took out 4 devils, I feel like these devils aren't that great.
Oh, they're not Krakens, and they don't come with wafers now, do they?
That's true.
They're not very good at their deviling. They need to brush up on it.
Yeah, actually, if the Kraken had, done its attack that it's supposed to do by the book, it would have fucked you guys up pretty bad.
Really?
Because it's supposed to have a hurricane, basically.
A hurricane?
It has
Fuck.
control weather.
What
Control
the
weather?
fuck?
So yeah, basically, before the Kraken attacks, a hurricane occurs on the water. At which point, Love wouldn't be able to fly anymore, so he'd have to be clinging to something on the boats or what have you.
Now, if we were eggs, the devils would have got us for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Deviled eggs. Got it.
Took a second. Good job.
Well,
Delayed blast joke.
I know, that was nice. All right. So you guys have succeeded there. Good job. This dungeon is fucking insane. You are still, however, in the middle of a strange, weird hallway. With miles to go before the next estimated break. You guys want to just sally forth, continue on?
I'm all right with that.
yeah, is everybody's spells okay?
I don't know how we can detect things like this ahead of time.
Detect
Yeah, no,
evil?
you can't.
Well, yeah, go ahead and detect evil in this place and see what happens.
And the issue is detect evil goes out to 60 feet, and they can see us from further than that.
Right.
Cast it on Bob, I don't know, and have him scout ahead. It's a thought. Or, well, yeah, I guess that'd have to be on Bob.
I don't need rest. I mean, I blew my 6th level spell, but I don't think it's worth resting just for that.
All right. You're able to continue on then. It'll take you a solid 8 hours. Actually, more, actually, because you... 18 miles. So the next...
I say take another rest before, we take on the chasm.
Well, so that's the question. Are you guys going to rest now, or are you going to continue on until you get to the chasm?
Well, how long had we been traveling before we came
about
a mile?
A mile or two.
Mile.
Yeah, no, we have to go further. I mean, we should at least go another 10 miles or so.
Yeah, let's go about 3
Yeah.
quarters or 4/5 of the way to the chasm, and then rest, maybe.
Well, the problem is you don't know how far it is to the chasm. Judging by the distance from one map to the next, you estimate it to be about 15 miles away. Looking at, basically, if you look at this map from here to here, actually from here to here was 10 miles. So yeah, it looks on that map to be about the same distance.
I would 8 hours in our condition. I'd say with the uneven ground and all that stuff, I don't think we're going to get right to the chasm. We'll stop probably just short of it.
Yeah, let's just plan on going 10 or 12 miles.
Yep.
Stop short and then rest again. Recharge.
So you guys are going to go about 8 miles then?
Yeah.
Okay, you go about 8 miles, so you're about 9 miles, roughly 9 miles in. You stop. You're going to crash for the night and then rest up and then go back at it. Go back at it again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Let me cast my beginning spells again.
Who needs healing?
After a rest, we should be fine.
I'm down by 11. That's about it.
Okay. And you're back up 13.
Huh? Okay.
You're back up 13.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, it'll work.
Okay. FYI, don't want to rush you, but essentially you're back at 39.5 days from the time that you estimated the letter was sent.
So that gives us about how long?
10.
10 days?
Yeah. And it's taken you about, I'll triple check, but I think it's a, yeah, it takes you can move through this area at about a mile to 2 miles an hour. So yeah, it takes you a good 8 hours. 8 miles of travel is going to take you about 4 miles. Just going to get it. So all right, just want to make sure you're aware. You guys rest for the night, or rest 8 hours. You're back in action. You're ready to go. And when you finish, you start back on the trek. And after another 8 hours, sorry, another 8 miles, you still haven't gotten to the chasm.
Do a tracking check, Victor. Or
The tracking check shows that the type of tracks and the number have not changed. So you appear to still be on the same path as other people previously. Hey, come over here. Fucking pieces of technology.
Joel, have the tracks changed at all?
Huh?
Can you sort of put your attention to see if the tracks have changed?
I can. I mean, Victor, tracking check? Nope.
Yeah, no, they've not changed at all.
Meaning that they're the exact same tracks?
They appear to be pretty much the same tracks.
Let me be clear about, are we moving?
Definitely. Actually, give me a survival check, Joel.
Okay. It's going to be a 20.
20. Yeah, no, you're definitely moving. You've got enough other things that have changed over the last several miles to give you a strong sense of movement.
Okay.
Check one more thing.
What the hell are you talking about, John?
Carlos is just raging about all the people who've been, like egging us on and saying, "Oh, it's a wonderful job you're doing." But hang out with a posh crowd? No, that's not us. You can't do that. You don't have the right suit for that. Oh, you need a hand? Too bad. We're busy right now. Oh, world hangs in balance? Fuck you. No, he's like the disgruntled grunt halfway down the collar. He's like, raging
like to-
quietly.
I like to imagine he's bitching the whole way.
Pretty much, about now. Yes.
Fucking shit dungeon.
Solid truth.
Game over, man. We're in some real pretty shit now.
Yeah. I don't know if you just read recurrent events, but we just got our asses kicked
He's the best.
by Kraken.
I liked him better in Weird Science as the bully brother.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that was
yes.
epic.
The what now?
He was the bully
Shit.
brother in Weird Science.
Did I just see the fly?
All right. This dungeon doesn't stop, and I wish it would, but it doesn't. Out of pretty much nowhere as you guys are trekking along.
Sorry, but this part's under construction. We'll have to take a detour of 50 miles.
Under construction. Yeah, we see traffic cones inside the.
Actually, you would be able to notice this. Frederick, give me a listen check, please. Or stone cunning. If you have stone cunning, give me a stone cunning.
Oh.
If otherwise, give me a listen check.
Yeah, so get a listen check. Yeah.
Mhm.
Listen check. 26. If it's one of my favorite enemies, it'll be a bonus to that.
It's not. All right. You are not surprised. Come on. Good boy. He's a good boy. You can feel something is wrong in the ground itself. You, Frederick, get an action. What do you do?
Okay. I sprint back to the party.
right.
Full speed.
So, Frederick, you are then... Yeah, full speed, you're sprinting back. That would make perfect sense. All right. So
One of those things that pretends to be Floor and then it eats you.
Danger, danger. Warning, Will Robinson.
Epileptic robot.
Damn, dude, it doesn't do any good to hang out in the back of the party anymore.
I think I'm in the middle. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Up from the ground comes a bubbling crude.
Linoleum mimics. I hate those.
Oh, great. So the Beverly Hillbillies have appeared.
Umber Hulks. It's the next best thing.
Oh, awesome.
Christ.
We love Umber Hulks.
Basically, they look like a cross between a great ape and a beetle.
Yeah.
The wedge-shaped creatures stand roughly 8 feet tall and measure 5 feet across, weighing in at about 800 pounds, covered with armored plates and having huge claws and buzzing weird eyes. They come out from the ground around you and immediately attack. I mean, not the worst idea. But also, you might want to know where they are.
No, he's going to look at their legs. You can see that.
Okay.
Cover himself with heels.
Sounds good. Good job. Carlos, because of that, you are missed. They miss you, Carlos. Blas, I just can't fucking roll today. Miss you, Blas? Anybody? Your cleric! I can hit your cleric. What's your cleric's armor class?
I think that we had said it was 20 something, but I don't know if that's right.
I'm not buying that. What's he wearing?
Me neither.
Victoria's Secret, I think.
Would be wearing a chain
It doesn't want to touch him.
chain
That's why it's
shirt,
so high.
and I think I gave him some special magic item. Hold on.
We're gonna go with the +1 shield. Chain shirt and +1
That's
shield.
right. I gave him a +1 shield.
Sex toys are not special items.
They're
And then-
not.
And then he's got +2 on his dexterity, I think. +1 on his dexterity.
All right, so he's gonna get hit once.
Okay. What's that armor class? So I can write it down.
Oh, I get a bite too. Shit, I didn't roll my bite. Carlos, I'm gonna bite you, Carlos. You're right, I'm not. Boss, I'm gonna bite you too.
Not even on the second date.
What's
Fuck, I'm not gonna bite anyone today. Sorry,
What's
you're saying?
what's Carrick's armor class? Just so I can write it down.
We'll say 18.
Okay, thank you.
Giving him the benefit of a definite doubt. Not only do they look weird, not only do they confuse upon sight as soon as you look at them, but they also have a weird damage. 2d4 +6. Who the fuck? 5 +6, 11 points of damage to Carrick. And last but not least is Bash. The Umbra Hulks sink back into the ground because they can't hit anyone today. All right. Initiative, pretty please, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, that could have been a little better.
To say the least.
Fuck.
Did you say they sink back into the ground?
No, I was joking because they can't hit anyone. They miss.
Oh, there's save versus embarrassment.
Yeah, basically.
To roll initiative.
Hey guys, they really appreciate you rolling low today. They really do, because they feel bad enough about, as it is about.
They want to do over.
Right? They're just like, could we talk again about this whole atomic
Can we try
concept?
that again?
Yeah, it's not doing so well for us today.
That kind of really sucked. Can we just back up and restart this?
Oh my Jesus. Bash, start us off if you would, please, sir.
I want to attack whichever one of these little guys is closest to me.
There's
probably
one
the one
in
that
front of you
took
trying
a
to kill
swing
you,
at
so
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kill its ass.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, he needs to die. He and all his little friends. And they just know.
Great cleave.
Ben has great cleavage.
Are you? I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5. All right.
Total?
So I guess that's a total of 25.
That hits.
It sucks
roll
that
the-
much.
Roll the rest of your attack, sir.
Well, that's something. 13. Let me see. 22, 22, 23, 24, 25 for damage for the first attack.
Okay.
And
Your second attack? You don't have to take your second attack. I just want you to know you can stop now.
Second, that's a little better. Let's see. 12 plus 15. That's 16, 17. 27.
That also hits.
All right. 7 plus 9, that's 16 plus 2. 18 for the second.
Okay.
Go away. Then the last one is 26 to hit.
Also hits.
And 8, 9, and 17. 17 plus 2, 19 for damage.
All right. Good job. It is definitely wounded. It is also definitely not dead.
Damn it.
Next up is Levrin. Mr. Helder, sir. Fireball?
Uh,
Gonna do a fireball?
yes, I'm going to do a nuclear fireball, which is it's the next iteration of the explosive spell. It
Good.
actually just kills everything in a 100-foot radius, no save.
All right, you can get the entire party almost if you have a 100-foot radius.
Awesome. It's been a really great game, everybody. Really love playing with you over this last year and a half. No, I'm gonna do Firebrand.
Okay.
He brands his humps.
So that's more masses of flame per level than there are enemies. 5-foot radius burst. I'm going to place them so that they don't hit the party members. Like one fire burst might be behind this Umber Hulk or to the side of this Umber Hulk, but it should be pretty easy to not hit the party.
It is. They're very, very large.
Yeah. 5, 6.
What is the
7,
DC?
8. The DC is 24.
He cleverly drops an M80 into the shorts of each of our enemies.
Yeah,
That's
Luke
basically
Skywalker
what
versus that style.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's a thermal wedgie. Umber Hulk noogies all the way around.
Umber Hulk noogies. No.
Yeah, come here.
20.
Okay.
John.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the Class 3 football team of Class 3 division of Wandering Monsters.
Your diet Coke, just 1 calorie. Not evil enough.
That's 49 damage, Victor.
Double A grade high schoolers, you know?
All right. The one fighting Bash falls to the ground. Actually, no, he basically crumbles into a puddle and sinks into the dirt. 49, you said?
Yes.
Frederick, your turn.
Okay, I sidestep 5 feet to the southwest, stick the wall, and go for the one by Garlus.
All right. You're able to do a full attack on that one.
All right. Let's take a look here.
Carlos whimpers and raises his shield to avoid the spray of bug juice. Oh, God, no.
Yep.
Fuck, no. I don't want this.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay. But no cigar. Let's see here. That's. Yeah, I think these pretty much hit. Yep. Yeah, I think so.
Those all hit. You'll
Yeah.
definitely do enough damage to kill it. I'm not going to bother.
Okay. Yeah.
Next up is Blodgett.
Budget is going to sneak attack that one that's attacking whoever that is. I can't read it, but
The cleric.
the cleric.
Kerouac. Jack Kerouac.
Have a 24 and a 20.
That definitely hits.
Awesome.
You are going to be able to sneak attack since you're flanking it.
Oh, that's not.
Size modifier, dex modifier. This is horrible, dude. I'm looking at how one calculates AC. This is dumb. I want to go back to Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
48 points of damage.
Oh shit, you kill it.
God, you actually like Thaco more than 3.5 armor class.
It 3.5 has a lot to take in. Has a lot to take in. It's not always easy. It's very thorough, but it's not always easy.
It's it's not easy, but like I don't know. I've taken a look at the whole chart you need for armor class in second edition, and I don't know if the argument really holds water.
Actual truth.
No, the prosecution's argument does not hold water.
Oh shit.
Oh no, it's weed itself.
No, it has not. It's attacking and succeeding.
No, it's not.
Flaws. You were hit twice.
Damn, dude. What's
and it
up?
looks at you. It looks upon you. Give me a saving throw versus will save
Versus lust. It wants
versus
to do you.
confusion.
Yeah. Or you'll be seduced by the Umber Hulk.
Ooh,
You'll have to go to dinner with it.
She-Hulk, that'd be great.
We might have to like step back from this and let nature take its course if it's a good date.
Oh my god.
We'll give you a rescue call. How about that?
Good call.
17.
Make sure to get a safe word.
What do you get, Zach?
Plus 11 is 28.
28. All right. You are not struck with confusion by simply the intense gaze of the mammothly weird creature. But you do take 20 points of damage from the 2 claws. Its bite, however, misses you.
Are they grappling me? Are they grappling me?
No, this one doesn't grapple.
It's the
it is
Beatles.
now, Carlos, it is your attack, sir.
I'm stabbing this fucker. I've had it.
All right. You can make it over to stab. You also have a flank, so go for it. To hit?
Yes.
Oh, definitely hits. Definitely hits. I have had enough of this shit.
He punches in 13 points.
Plus your backstab damage?
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, if you don't want to backstab, that's fine. If you want to do a stand-up fight.
7, so 20.
All right. He fails to continue to exist. He also falls into a puddle and sinks into the ground from whence he came.
And then Carlos jumps up and down in it and says, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
That's pretty proper. That's a legitimate response, actually. All right. And once again, the dungeon is quiet.
Let's listen and make sure.
Okay, give me a listen check.
Okay. Because we Japs slapped those beetles a little too easily.
Oh, come on, it's just John Paul, George, and Ringo.
Oh,
That's you.
a 20. So that
I mean, it's not like they were from Manchester. The Liverpudlians, come on.
here, Vic. Listen check
The
is
bloody
30
Scousers.
Listen is 36.
All right. You can definitely make out the sound of wind off in the distance.
That's probably the gorge.
Do you say something about the ground feeling funding under your feet further down the ray?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it did.
That was only when they attacked. It was just that was the damage. That was the
burrowing of the
Okay.
Umber Hulks.
Yeah.
Are you saying they're burrow owls? I like you, Stuart.
All right.
Well, maybe you ought to heal Blaw's the only one took damage, right?
I healed myself. Thank you.
Oh, you did? Okay. How about we proceed cautiously towards the chasm?
Let us continue. All right. You sally forth.
Maybe Blodgett should possibly check it out. Just a thought. Take Bob with you.
She's chilling on the centaur.
I can sneak ahead and come back and get on my centaur.
Yeah.
My
Centaur.
You hear?
Aw.
You hear?
Right, my centaur.
It's her little pony.
My centaur. My
Personal?
ride.
Oh my
My
god.
with a little unicorn horn on his head.
He's saving my feet.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Do we do a spot check or move silently?
Give me one of each,
Check.
please. Give me a
Make
move
a
silently.
virginity check.
Give me a move silently and a hide in shadows.
That gives me an idea. I'm going to get a helmet made with a giant horn on it so I can ram things. That is a great idea.
Okay, that rocks. Yeah.
I can't believe you gave him that idea.
Always remember to be attracted to virgins. There. It's a colostomy charge
Move
attack.
silently, I got a 26. And what was the other one? Oh, hide in shadows.
Hide in shadows, yeah.
Hide in shadows. Where are you? 21.
All
Wow,
right.
what the hell happened? Jesus. It's low. For you.
It
Well,
happens.
1?
I've been rolling low.
Hmm.
My
Yeah.
20. I rolled a 20 earlier, and that was it. You're lucky I did good on my sneak attack.
Right?
My 20s aren't doing very. My D20's not doing very good. Oh, no, I did. They're not rolling.
All right. Give me a spot check. Blodgett.
Ah, finally. 38.
Okay. One important thing that you notice on the way as you're walking along is that it's just darker here. It is easier to hide in shadows because the shadows are everywhere. It's just really dark.
There's shadows, or it's just dark.
Shadows.
Oh, shit.
You get to the opening of a tunnel mouth. The tunnel opens onto the floor of a chasm with no visible ceiling. The ceiling is far, far, far beyond where you're at. The floor itself is covered with huge boulders and broken rubble. At the tunnel mouth itself, a little space has been cleared in the rubble, creating a passage. Do you want to go down the passage?
You might relay this to Bob, or Bob. Well, wait a minute. Bob sees this and relays it to Frederick already.
Yeah. Let Bob looks at it and relay it to Frederick. So, but Blodgett, do you?
I
Blodgett.
asked Bob if he smells anything.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know about it. There's no such thing as a smell check, I don't think, is there, Vic?
Well, he's an
He does-
animal, so he's
he
going
does
to be
have
able to
a-
smell
he
better
does
than
have
me.
he can give you an additional +2, I think, to a spot check, possibly.
Well, he can smell better than me.
and
Like,
also, Blodgett, you hear a low moaning.
like, or
Like foreplay.
like an animal, possibly.
It occasionally rises to like a high-pitched wail, and then comes back down to a woo.
Well, that's why I asked Bob if he smells anything, because he would be able to tell me if it was an animal smell.
Okay. Are you gonna whisper that to him, or?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Vic, do I get to make a like a survival check to identify and relay that to Bob?
Yeah, give Bob a survival check.
Okay.
All he has to do is move his head, and I would know.
Yeah, so he can tug on you too. Tug on your collar.
Fuck is insight bonus?
Okay, yeah, that's about right. Okay. What is that? Okay, great. 17.
Well, he smells something. He smells a creature of some kind. It doesn't smell like anything he wants to hang out with.
Doesn't
He
smell like
definitely smells
an
something.
animal he's familiar with. It's not like a bear or something.
It's not an animal he's familiar with.
Okay.
Okay, you feel him
I'm gonna go
tugging.
back to the party and I'm gonna tell them what I found
Okay.
and my suspicions that it is possibly undead only because of the shadows and the moaning.
It might
Maybe we
be.
need somebody to go with me that can detect evil or
Yeah.
detect undead because I can't.
I'll go.
Well,
After the
what?
vampires, I'm very wary of undead.
I'm thinking Shadow Dragon. That's my
Shadows of anything.
just guessing.
I'm thinking Banshee.
Well,
If Zag is going to go with Blodgett, then LJ is going to hand him a pair of those drow boots to wear that'll give a bonus to moving silently.
well, thank you.
That's where you smash it with a greater part skin. And
Is he invisible?
there we
Nope,
go.
not
I'll
visible.
give you my ring of invisibility and I cast greater invisibility on myself.
You can cast greater invisibility?
Sure can.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Why do you have an invisibility ring if you can cast greater invisibility on
Because
yourself?
that way I don't have to use a spell.
I mean, it makes sense.
I can be invisible all the time.
She's the thief. She clears the way for us. And she does amazing shit. She can have whatever she wants.
I have my searing light wand at my ready. As I
I give you my ring. I'm greater invisibility. We move silently back down the hall and I'll roll again.
Oh, by the way, get ready with daylight, just in case.
Got a 37.
All right.
Oh, you're waiting for me to roll, aren't you?
Lev, you got a daylight spell ready?
I've got that that shiny rock.
I rolled a 12.
I've got a rock.
Actually, I've got it.
I want a rock.
Oh,
Sure
do
what
you have
bonus.
it?
I do have daylight. Yes. Remember, it's on my third level. It's the other third
Yeah,
level. spell.
daylight. You use words I do not know if they mean what you think they mean. Daylight is a spell that's cast on an object. It doesn't really like do damage to anybody, but it can counter darkness.
Right.
So it's really useful against drow and stuff. But
Right. Well, remember what we were told about shadow dragons, that daylight's useful against them.
oh, okay.
Could you cast it on, say, a quiver of arrows?
I thought about that. Problem is where the arrow lands.
Yeah.
I could put it on the end of the fletcher.
Okay, so Blodgett. Can you guys see this okay?
Yes.
Hey,
So I'm not
somebody's
confused.
casting something. I didn't see it. I apologize.
All right. Keep going.
So wait, so who's going down the path? I thought it was just Blodgett.
No, we're all going.
Oh, you're all going. Okay.
No,
We're all
we're
going?
all going?
No, that seems like a
No.
bad idea.
Okay,
it's
all right,
just
all right.
me and
You fucking tell me
just
Okay,
me
all
and
right, all
what
right.
you're doing,
Sorry.
and then I'll
Bash.
tell you what happens.
No, it's just me and Bash.
Blaz.
Blaz.
Blodgett and I are going down the path. I've got the boots are moving silently. I've got my wand at my ready. But when we get there,
And invisibility ring.
and invisibility.
And Carlos says he's following them, but he isn't really, so he's completely silent because he's not there.
Carlos is mumbling to himself still about the feat of having a ring of invisibility and also being able to turn invisible.
Oh my god. I'll buy that actually. So all right. B&B. You get down there, and this is essentially what you see. The okay, cool. Fuck did the dungeon go? All right. So this is the description: the tunnel opening up to the floor of the chasm with no visible ceiling. Boulders strewn everywhere. Straight in front of you So you're looking at it from top down over here, and at the front over here. So you're now close enough to make out the wall itself that leads up into the darkness.
So are we on the level with the floor of the cavern?
Yeah, you're at W1. You're on the floor of a deep chasm.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. And so it's straight up from here.
Yeah, it goes straight up. So far you can't see it. Of course, it could just be the darkness. Hard to tell right now.
All right. I'm gonna. Go ahead.
A little space has been cleared out amidst the rubble, and you're now close enough to see. There's the sheer cliff of smooth rock that towers upward into the perpetual gloom of the Underdark. You can hear now loudly, not loudly, but you can hear definitively the constant low moaning that reverberates through the gorge. And in front of you, a great iron chime hangs by the mouth of the tunnel with a heavy iron mallet beside it. It's basically, and that's that's the description of what it looks like. It's a tall cylinder, iron cylinder with a mallet next to it.
That's like one of those big Japanese temple things.
100%. That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah, dragon. No, we gotta go.
I'm still casting Detect Undead across the chasm, just across the cavern, just to make sure.
Okay, so did you cast it earlier and you're holding it, or are you just now casting?
No, I'd always intended on casting it. That was my purpose of being there.
Yeah. Okay. So with it, the way that I read it is that you cast it earlier and it's still going.
Yeah,
so
I just haven't
currently detecting undead. All right. You do not detect any undead where you're at.
Cool. I'm no longer needed here. Although I'm going to do a spot check on the bell, looking for sort of any writing or anything.
Ring for service.
You don't want to know what kind, though.
To get serviced.
14 plus my spot check with my robe of eyes is plus 10.
It's one of those prayer wheels.
24.
All right. And Blodgett, what are you doing?
Blodgett is going to move closer to the wall into that little alcove to the left that's got a little niche in it.
Over here?
Okay. I
Or did
wasn't
you
going
mean
to
the
go
other
quite
side?
that far, but okay.
Oh, no, tell me where you're going to be.
I was going to go in that little notch right before you get to the entrance, before you get to the bell.
Oh, right before you get to the entrance.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, cool.
I want the drow.
And I'm going to prep my daggers, but I'm going to hold my action. What are you doing, Baz?
All right, Blaz, you do not see any writing on the. You do not see any writing on the cylinder.
So I don't want to touch this thing. Maybe it's a way to get a ride up, but I think we should go back and tell them what we found. Unless you want to ring the bell and run.
I'm not ringing the bell.
What do they call that? Underdark knocking?
That's like a lunch bell. I don't think so.
Could leave a bag of flaming poop.
Yeah.
That works. That works pretty well.
Brunch is
We need to
served.
do this. Just for old time's sake.
Ring the bell and then everybody run and just leave Nail standing there.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, sure.
No,
Leave
sometimes
the little kid behind. Yeah, we've seen that
sometimes
before in
being
movies.
stealthy is better than ringing the dinner bell.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys do?
If you want me to go in there and sneak without you, I will, and I will come back and tell you what I see. If I
Yeah,
survive.
you might want to check the bell for traps or just see what you can find about it.
Can I get past the bell without touching it?
Yeah, there's a good 10 feet wide. You've got
Okay, I'm not
these
even
are 5
touching
foot
the
squares here.
bell. I'm gonna go
Okay.
around it and sneak past it and see what else I see.
And Victor, I'm backing up like 10, 15 feet.
All right. All right, Blodgett, you can see that the south wall of the chasm, like this area over here, seems to be rougher and easier to climb up if you were going to climb. The north wall of the chasm, sorry, the rock face itself, just not the rock face itself. Sorry, the south wall is that wall. So you could get over here and climb up this way, and it's actually rougher. Looking up, you can see it's rougher and easier to climb. Over here, the rest of this area, you do not see any discernible handholds. If you want to give me a search check.
32.
Your search check does not yield any other visible ways to get up or secret doors.
So I kind of look up. Do I see spider webs or anything?
No, you do not see any spider webs.
Good. I don't want no spiders. I
Don't
had
see no
enough with those
spiders.
webs being
Oh,
stuck
yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast spider climb on myself, and I'm gonna
Okay.
climb up that wall
All right.
violently as possible.
So, Victor, I'm gonna just hang back, but try to keep her in view.
Okay.
I have 120-foot dark vision, so I'll just try and keep my eye on her.
How far back is the rest of us now, Victor? How many?
A good 100, 150 feet back.
I might suggest that we slowly move up if to support Blodgett as she's because I can see through Bob what's going on.
And what are you guys going to do?
Move up a bit.
All right. So Garlus is moving up. You guys all going to move up? How far away from the rest of the group do you want to be?
I'd say, what does that look like? About around there, that area before Blaz.
Okay.
Something that we could get to her within about one turn, or
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Blodgett, so spider climb allows you to basically just walk up a ledge. How fast can you walk? About 40
I'm not
feet.
going up a lot. I'm just gonna go up and see, if I can tell how far it goes.
Okay.
Like, is it going straight up and keeps going like a chimney, or is there like a ledge up there that's not too far away?
You don't see a ledge. Give me a spot check again.
42.
Okay. You just be walking up about the center-ish area.
Yeah.
so that's a vertical view, right, Victor?
Yeah, that's a vertical view.
That's what I figured. Okay.
I'm totally mindful that I don't want to go too high because I want Blaz to still see me.
Yeah, you're about, these are 10, what are these?
There's like giant bats ahead of my head or something.
These are about 5-foot squares. So
Okay.
you're about 30 feet in the air, walking up the cliff, 30 feet walking up. slowly, but making sure that you see everything. And you see an
Right.
entrance, a cave of some sort off to the right.
I see an entrance like a doorway or like a hole.
Like a hole.
Head like a
Looking
And
further
what-
up ahead, you still can't see an end to this place, even with the 120
Right. So
feet
is
of
the
rock
hole
vision.
like humanoid size or bigger?
That hole is 15 feet wide.
And how tall?
You can't see the top of it from where you
Oh,
are.
I can't. Oh.
Doesn't seem to be that big. I mean, it seems to be like a triangular shaped-ish hole.
Okay. I go back down to Blas and I tell him I found a hole that's about 15 feet wide and
no, you don't.
I don't.
Nope.
You don't.
Oh damn.
You get about there before they attack.
Of course I do.
Dun, dun, dun.
I hope Bob is not with me.
Bob is with you.
Oh, that's too bad.
That's how the rest of the party knew to come and follow you. And,
Yeah.
Yep. May the Bob be with you.
Mhm.
It's Bob Dobbs.
Blodgett's under attack. Charge!
Let's go.
Avengers assemble.
Yeah. Megatron, assemble. Left arm. Right testicle.
G-Force.
G-Force. Oh, yeah. Let's make the Fiery Phoenix. Who was it, Mark? That every time the missile button, he'd never let it actually open normally. He'd always smash through the glass and hit it.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
like
yeah.
underneath, there's like one of the drawers. There's like 50 of those glass plates in reserve.
There would have to be.
Is this
Yeah,
a good
see-
place to stop for the night, or are we y'all gonna keep going?
No, this is a good place to stop for the night. I'm going to show you what's coming out to kill you today, and then you get to stop.
Yay.
Yay.
What attacks? Do we know, or are you just gonna
That's
wait?
hold on.
Oh,
Let me whip it out. All right, there are 5 creatures that they look like a strongly built humanoid with large black wings. Basically,
Oh,
like a flying monkey, but the monkeys are about 9 feet tall.
like
Oh,
Misfit.
God, it's tax collectors.
Yes. It's 5 tax collectors. Actually, one steps out at first, and then 2 more step out behind the first, and there seem to be more on the way.
And they all display their buttocks in unison. It's synchronized.
Where are they coming out of? The cave mouth?
Of course they are.
Yes, we're being attacked by flying monkeys.
Or like Misfits or something.
Muffins
Right.
are small.
Well, these could be. We could be.
Muffins?
They could be
Muppets? Yeah.
bigger than this. This
It's
dungeon's
Waldorf
been
and-
everything weird, so it could be that they're just bigger.
It's Waldorf and Statler. They're gonna heckle us to death.
We're fucked then, mate.
All right, that's what you guys have coming flying towards you.
Flying monkeys. I got that reference. I did.
All
All
right.
right. Well, y'all have a
that's
good
where-
night.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's where we're
good
going to
night,
end it for
Blodgett.
tonight.
All right.
Oh, hey, any of you guys play Skyrim? I know some
I
of you.
do.
I do.
Yeah, did you know you can turn Serrano back human again?
Yes, that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, I actually did that last night. I was like shocked that it happened.
Oh,
Yeah,
Serana,
I'm trying to decide if I
Dawnguard?
want to do it yet.
Serana and Dawnguard.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, you can turn her to human again? Like
yeah,
reverse her
Yeah.
vampirism?
yeah.
Hmm.
You
As
can
long as
actually
don't keep
convince her to do
asking
it.
her.
Yeah. No, it starts off when you finish off her father.
Yep.
You get an option to ask her if she's all right, and if you do that, then you can go from there.
Oh,
Yep.
Lord Harkon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick, kind of a douchebag.
Yep.
Well, right
Fun to
now I'm
kill,
kind
though.
of digging that she's a vampire because she's got some really cool skills. So
Mm.
we're gonna worry about her turning human later.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is when you're going across a cold, frozen lake, and all of a sudden the two dragons burst out of
Oh,
the
yeah.
water.
Oh God, yeah,
God,
Forgotten Vale.
yeah.
Like awesome.
I was like, what the fuck?
Like, I was like, holy shit, man.
I was like, get off the ice,
really?
get off the ice, get off the ice now.
All right, I'm going
Put
to
on the ring of water breathing in case it folds up.
Next.
Laters.
Okay, later. Good
Oh,
night.
by the way, I have my spirit animal up here.
Oh, is that the Mad Jack?
No, that's Dougal Mackenzie from Outlander.
Outlander. Are you talking about the movie?
No, the TV series.
Oh, there's a TV series called Outlander. I just saw the movie called Outlander.
Now, this one's a TV series. It's about a lady who gets yanked from post-World War II Britain back into basically just before the Battle of Culloden Moor in Scotland.
I've actually been to that battlefield, the Culloden Moor battlefield, right outside of Inverness.
Yep. But it was really funny. You were talking about how I looked like an old rotten fart who wouldn't take shit off anybody. It's like, it's like, wait, I look kind of like him.
Yeah, you do. All right, then you're nicked. That's the expression on his face.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, good night, folks.
Good night.
Good night,
No,
Andrew.
no.
I got a quick question for you, Victor.
Shoot.
Just out of curiosity, where did that Kraken wind up going out of all the options?
I'm curious too.
That is the thing. I mean, you could do a legend lore or I don't know, locate maybe to find out.
Okay.
It's like Ganlon's Gates in the Ardor of Gamor 2. You'd never know what you could end up.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
powerful
Are you familiar with that
spell,
volume?
though.
No, but basically, I can tell you this: I rolled a d20 to figure out where it was going to locate. So it was randomly generated, but I know where it is now.
How bad is it for the Kraken?
That's the question we all would answer.
He's plenty pissed. He's plenty pissed. He's not dead, but he's plenty pissed.
Well,
Oh
damn.
well.
I was hoping for a final ending there.
Yeah.
Good night, all.
Good
Good
night.
night, John. Good night, Brandon. You have a good one.